What's up, Bakajanais? Happy Thursday. It's the season of streaming where, in fact, it's hot again in the room, finally. You know, before it was like it was before maybe a little more comfortable, you know, because like, you know, it was outside, it was a little cooler and everything, but nowadays it's just hot, and that's not fun. That's not fun at all. So instead, we have a cold day. You know, I like it when it's colder now. And when my door is closed to my stream room, my PC gets hot and it vents out hot air. And that hot air doesn't have anywhere else to go besides the room. And it makes me hot. And that's not fun. So because of that, I'm a little warm tonight, but we're in Seon City. Aaron's gonna be joining me here in just a sec. So we're gonna undeafen. It'll be good. We're gonna undeafening in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okami time.
Okami time, baby.
Okami time, baby. All right. So, let me just make sure that... Yeah, I told Lucari that tonight we're going to be meeting someone of note. The priestess.
Oh, shit.
A priestess. A neat priestess.
I love a priestess.
A priestess, as it were. We're in Seon City. Nothing blooms, nothing grows. Everything's bad. Like so. I wonder what Queen Himiko has been up to doing all this time. Oh, Seon City. Oh, what happened to Queen Himiko? What happened to her?
You know? Maybe she's just chilling.
Maybe she's just like hanging out. We don't know. Do you know? Do you know, viewer? Rao, my beloved. I need to update the chat box. I need to like... I just need to get a chat box that is uniform because the chat is not quite the right size, you know? And I have to adjust it every single time. So it's 1150. There. Problem solved. Now you're at the bottom. But yes, hi Lou. We are in Seon City. Seon City. Misty green. It reminds me, I'm actually excuse me, I'm listening to a brazier. I'm listening, not listening to a brazier. I'm listening to
I was like, what?
The Plague by Camus. And this definitely reminds me of it a little bit. Cerulean Jake. Yo, I always love this game. Welcome, Cerulean Jake. My first time playing it. Just got to Seon City for the first time, so I'm excited to see where we go from here. Everyone else is in their homes. Let's see what they got. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are having a good night. 7 strike. Ooh, I want that. And I was told that here is where we sell our fish because they'll buy it for more. Of course, I don't have that much fish, so whatever. But I was told to sell my fish here.
Yeah, let's make some money.
I haven't done much fishing, admittedly, so that's how it goes. But I have done enough to where it's that. So I think I could probably get enough money to get some weapons eventually. But what's going on? Who are you?
The shop music is goofy, yes.
The shop music is always like very pulls you out of the moment for a sec, but that for good reason, I feel.
Yeah.
The water dragon is being a real hassle. It's downright unnatural. It seems there are still some people who are unaffected. But who knows what'll happen if this continues a few more days. For those of you who are new to the channel or new to the podcast, the Isun voice has been basically just John Mulaney, or my attempts at a John Mulaney impression. I feel like if Isun had a John Mulaney voice, that would be quite amusing. Stray bead. Very cool.
Very cool.
Very, very neat. Very, very epic. What's in here? Is there anything over here? No, this is just a wall. Okay. So yeah, that's sort of been the... Oh, no. Don't like that. That little cursed zone jump scare over there. Yeah, I mean, Okami's been very fun so far. I cannot deny that. There's just a lot of treasure down here. Why is there so much treasure? That feels weird. Does that seem weird to you?
That does seem a little weird to me.
It's raising my red flag a little, you know? Oh, what's going on? Useless muda muda muda. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have opened those because that could have been bad, maybe. Okay, so that's the city map. Cool. And I got an exorcism slip. Love that shit. I was messaging one of my friends who's played this game a lot, and basically what it was, keep out digging for water source. Oh no. Digging minigame. They were basically saying like, yeah, I'm so glad that you used the exorcism slip on the bell part of Orochi so that you could one cycle it, because that's exactly what you're supposed to do. So let's go. I did it right. Alright, nah, people just walking by lose stuff in the river. Oh, hell yeah. A while since we chatted. You been good? I've been good! How are you, Cerulean Jake? It's been a little bit, yeah. I remember seeing you a while back, but it's all good. Glad to see you back again. How many stray beads do I have? Let's see. I have, like, 10? I think I have exactly 10. I've not been, like, looking for them or anything. You know, like, if I get them, I get them. If I don't get them, like, you know, I'm not trying to get 100% completion. Alright, pal.
Curse that confounded water dragon causing such a commotion. How can the gods of the sea be ruining a peace like this? I bet the dragon is to blame for the state of this canal, too. All that fuss has caused the lake to plug itself up.
Master Carpenter Naguri. Yeah, I'm moving my chat over here so I can see the chat in my peripheral. Elmo, I think you have more points than I do. Pretty good myself, not to get too far off topic, but have you been keeping up with the Pokemon competitive scene? You were always better than I was. I have not been playing much Gen 9, honestly. It's because I want to experience more games. I like having a wide breadth of games rather than going in depth in one these days, I've found. Because, like, I already spend way too much time on like, my PhD, so... Like, if I can just experience new stuff as opposed to try to get really good at one thing, like, that's fine with me. I'm aware of what's good and what's not good, but I haven't been, like, focusing on it. Also, another fun thing, I'm trying the new cool thing, Liquid Death. It's water in a beer can. So it's like, whoa, literally murder your thirst. It's so ridiculous. So, like, I got it at Kroger for the first time just to try it. And it's all right. It's not great, but it's not terrible.
That's why I'm digging a hole. So many people are sick now that there's hardly anyone to help out.
It's placebo alcohol. You drink it at the function to make it look like you're drinking alcohol. And I know, Aaron, you had mentioned that like might be part of the intentional design of it.
Yeah, that was my main thought, was that like it might be helpful for people who like don't want to drink at a function but still want it to have the look. But yeah, water in a beer can, isn't that just water then? I mean, yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
It is.
Pretty much.
I mean, you're not wrong. In fact, you'd be right. My main thing is like, I do agree with that sentiment. Like, you know, sometimes it's nice to just like have a can of something that's not alcoholic because like, you know, maybe I don't want to be drinking at the function. Ever thought of that, gamers? You don't have to drink all the goddamn time. You can if you want, and if you're of like a legal drinking age. I don't.
Right.
You know, whatever it is. But like, you know, sometimes I like just standing in a bar with a can of something that's like not full, so I can just have something in my hand so it doesn't look like I'm just sort of standing there awkwardly. Lol, yeah, I don't drink. Exactly.
It's nice to have something in your hand, for sure.
Yeah, especially at, like, functions, you know? I always think about, like, what do I do with my hands a lot of the time? Especially, like, when I'm just talking with someone, because, like, when I'm playing games, my hands are on the controller. When I'm, like, talking normally, I talk with my hands a lot. Like, that's just how I am as a person.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna move that over just a little bit. And, like, when I am at a bar, like, talking with my hands when there's a lot of people, that can take up a lot of space, and that's not always the greatest thing, because I don't want to, like, you know, someone next to me. So I think about that sometimes. So having a can is nice. It's a nice prop.
The curse zone behind me. It's hard being a guard.
The water dragon. Okay, so the water dragon's the source of the problems. That's a problem.
What if the water dragon is doing their best and is just having a hard time?
What is this doing here?
What in the world? Oh no, are we gonna see your silly little mask face around the different towns for the rest of this game? You're just gonna be walking down the street and you're just gonna see that?
This rules. Holy shit. This rules. That's incredible. I love that. It's not like Mario Sunshine, I can't wipe it up. That's awesome. Okami continues to, like, surprise me, you know? Like, Okami just continues to be, like, a pleasant surprise throughout. And, like, you know, I'm not the greatest at 3D action platformers, but I gotta say, this is pretty fun. I love seeing what people draw. I know some people wrote, like, not a wolf, or not wolf, or imp, or a smiley face. I drew a Boomer comic.
I hate my wife. And so you.
That is basically every Boomer comic.
It's like, I hate my wife.
Hate my wife, hate my job.
I hate my wife.
That's a Boomer
Eat
comic.
the same thing every day.
She makes meatloaf that's not very good.
Oh, and I hate young people.
The young people today, they don't know. They don't know.
Hey, Mr. Flower. Is you okay, Gramps? Oh, he was talking in his sleep. Yeah.
Young people today don't know the mastery that is the Sega Master Drive. Why, they probably didn't even have a Sega CD drive.
All right, where am I? What am I doing? I'm faffing around, exploring the world for the first time. You know how it goes. Oh gosh, not him. Yeah. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Honestly, like, I'm just doing my best, especially going back to the idea of, like, not playing as much competitive this gen. Like, I'm just trying to really expand my horizons and play through a lot of games that, you know, people recommend or people suggest or are just, like, canonically accepted as good games in some capacity. Because, like, you know, it's breadth versus depth, as I mentioned. I really, really value having a lot of experiences at this point, and, like, competitive Mons got to the point where I just wasn't having any fun with it. And I tried a little bit of Gen 9, and I just also wasn't having any fun with it, so might as well just follow my intuition on that, follow my gut, and say, well, if I'm not having fun, then might as well, why would I play it if I'm not having fun? I was traveling to the country to perfect my martial arts, but when I arrived here in Seion, I suddenly started to feel ill. I heard rumors about Queen Himiko's holy power. Surely this can't be her doing. Nothing will get the best of me. Hey, Miss Rao, you can hear her give her sermons. We're gonna meet Rao!
Oh, let's go.
Also, I'm turning down my gain just a little bit so I don't clip the mic as much.
We're lucky to have someone like Miss Rao.
Queen Himiko. I wonder what's going on with Queen Himiko, huh? Ami, what do you think's going on? One of them belongs to Queen Himiko, ruler of Nippon. You can tell because it's really huge. I've no idea what she's like, but I'm not sure I'll like her. I mean, she doesn't seem to be doing anything about this mist. Plus, I make it a point to never trust queens and the like anyway. Okay, Isun. Fuck the monarchy, I guess.
Yeah.
Aristocratic quarter. Aristocratic. Yeah, but it's good to play lots of games. I feel something. I rebranded to Cerulean Jake because Cerulean became your favorite Pokemon. Remind me what your username before was again, just so that I can, like, have a good reference in particular. But yeah, it's good to play lots of games. There are many good ones out there. Honestly, and like sometimes there are good games that you don't like either, and that's okay. Like, my opinion on certain games can vary dramatically, and honestly, sometimes, you know, I just don't like some games, and that's what it is. Oh, ASF Alarm 77. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know. I remember you. Yes, that's right. It's been a while since I've chatted with many of the PPL people. I don't really venture into those circles very much these days.
People.
Yeah, where did all the water go? Oh, hello, Pooch. Thinking about crossing Gojo Bridge? Well, think again. This bridge is a very special contraption. With one command, I can make it passable and another impassable. But there's a reason why I cannot operate it right now. Stop pestering me. I cannot make the bridge passable right now. At least not until the lake's water is restored and I get that elusive item. Alright, so I need to restore the lake's water somehow. Alright. Yeah. Kind of died out because South isn't a thing anymore. Yeah, not following it. Well, thank you so much for the follow. We really appreciate it. Cool to
Very nice.
get a follow every so often. It's nice. I just value that, like, you know, you're here in chat. And like, honestly, if you were even just lurking, I would still appreciate it. I just like playing games and talking to people and just doing that kind of stuff, you know? It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, so
it's a nice way to experience games.
Yeah, it makes it a lot more fun playing games, honestly, because sometimes, like, playing through games for the first time can be really arduous, and I could tell, I'm definitely gonna, like, make a video on that eventually, like, excuse me, playing games for the first time and doing all that jazz, but, yeah, it's nice. I like streaming in that regard, yeah, and and the other thing, too, South dying out is always unfortunate. And, like, it's always tricky getting to cons, too, I've found. Like, cons are expensive, and you have to travel, and cursed zone. So, it's just hard, you know? It's unfortunate, though. Oh! Stop staring at me, mutt. Yeah. But it's good. It's good. Alright, have I been in this? That's the store. What's across the way here? I haven't checked out that. First zone. Alright. Okay. So there's a lake that we need to dig. And I think it's outside of Seon City.
Okay.
But I'm going to check again just to be sure. You know?
Yeah.
Because I really want to meet Rao tonight, you know?
Yeah.
I want to get
I want
rowdy.
to meet this priestess. Get rowdy. I like that.
Yeah. The worst part for me is that it was basically my only vacation. Kind of sucks losing it, but what can be done?
Oh.
Lake Biwa's plug then. Floating in the middle of Lake Biwa. Oh, of course. No wonder the canal's dried up. Oh, it's located somewhere beneath the city. Okay. Okay, yeah, so it is a digging game. Okay, cool. The digging games. Alright, well, here we go. I'm not a huge fan of the digging game, but, you know, it's something to keep the game and play interesting. They are certainly something. Alright, let's just do this one. Start off. It's nice that there aren't any, like, it's nice that there aren't any, like, huge net negatives for messing up, you know, you just restart.
That's true. It's forgiving in that sense.
Yes, I agree. I would be very amiss if it weren't as easy as this, you know? And, like, the controls make sense. I just wish the timer stopped when you use the brush. Yeah, same.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that does kind of suck.
That is definitely a little bit frustrating, to put it very, very mildly. I mean, like, again, I am not going to fault a game for, like, shaking up the gameplay every so often. It gets a little tedious and sometimes, but I've heard that, like, Nier does it a lot.
Oh, really?
Yep. I've heard that
good to know.
Nier, like, shakes up its gameplay all the time, and that's why, like, a lot of game devs really love the Nier games, is because, like, they're very varied in their gameplay.
Yeah.
So let's do
cool.
this. All right, buddy, come along. And then we're gonna go. All right, I'm out of magic ink, but that's okay. Okay, where's the friggin' string, dude? Tell me where it is. Go
Where are we going?
We have 2 minutes, so like, whatever. We're at the bottom.
True.
All right, that one right there.
There we go.
The bloom speeds them up. Okay, good to know. But we got it, so. I mean, the issue that I was having with the digging minigame, I think it was last stream, was that I just didn't have enough ink pots. I had like 5 ink pots still. So, it is what it is.
Look at the water! Oh, the water dragon on the rampage and that strange mist all over, but it matters not.
I'm not doing the voice acting.
That is okay.
One thing, I love doing the voice acting on streams, but when it's a game I've never played before, it's way harder to do it. It's so much harder to do it in a reasonable way, because, like, you don't know what's gonna come of it, you know?
Yeah.
You don't know how much there's gonna be necessary, you don't know anything like that, and that's where it gets really tricky sometimes. Oh, I'm in the water. Alright. But I've been doing this for almost, I think this is like the 7th stream of this, 6th or 7th stream of it, so I'm enjoying it. Infinity Stones are pretty good. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind. Excuse me. Liquid Death.
Murder your
This stream is
thirst!
sponsored by.
This
Murder
stream
Your
is not
Thirst.
sponsored by Liquid Death.
No, it's
the drink when you want to look normal at a bar. Ah!
We are gonna get a huge burp in like a minute. Drink water. Okay.
I don't drink water. I drink liquid death.
Liquid Death.
Here it comes. Ready?
Oh boy.
It's gonna come, and it's gonna be fucking crazy. Oh, we're fishing now? After a digging minigame, we get a fishing minigame?
All the best games have them.
A living sword lies in the depths of Seance, of Lake Biwa. Buddy. That fishing rod over at the tool dealer. So we have to get the fishing rod. Okay. Sure. Why not?
We're on a fishing mission.
We're on a fishing mission.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna get that rod.
We're gonna get it, gosh dang it. Consarn it. Confound it. Yeah, the padding of this game. Yeah, the padding of the game. I mean, like, it's better than Super Paper Mario's padding, that's for sure. Like, Super Paper Mario has some padding in it.
Yeah.
You can't deny that.
But then the high points make up for it. And I feel like that's gonna be the same here.
Yes, 100%. Did I sell my fish to the wrong person?
Oh. Uh-oh. You might have. It's possible.
I've got a deal going on with my friend where we trade games to play. I've convinced him to get a Okami for a later day. Gonna go through a while since he's on Xenoblade 2 right now. Have not played Xenoblade 1, 2, or 3. I have played Xenogears though, so...
That's really cool too. I like that idea of like trading games with your friend to play. That's fun. And then you can talk about them and like...
It's like a book club.
Yeah. And it's always fun to see people's reactions too. And it's like, oh, they just got to this part of the game.
They just got to chapter 5.
Right.
Ooh. Waiting for the Voltage Xenoblade series stream. Look, the issue I have with it is that, like, I will get so sidetracked, and it's already, like, a 70-hour game. So, I will only do it if you commit to be there every single fucking time, Lou. Or most of the times. And it would take a whole ass year. It would take a year, at least. It would take longer than some, Ace Attorney streams take. I must get the fish in the snow. I have that. If you can do it like a specific day, like the live dubs do it. Yeah, totally. Now be a good dog. 5,000 yen. Gated. Alright, here we go. Fishing time. Hoodhead here is never gonna let us cross at this rate. Time for some of that angling magic of yours. Show him how you do it. Fish that living sword out of this lake. Hoodhead sure is a handful. I wonder if there really is such a thing as a living sword anyway. I'd be down for that. Xenoblade has got to be like my 3 favorite franchise. Play Xenogears if you haven't. Xenogears rules.
Xenogears does rule.
I love Xenogears.
Everyone I know though who plays Xenoblade is like gets super obsessed with it, and so I feel like that's one reason I haven't played it yet. Well, 2 actually. One is that I feel like I would get obsessed with it, like a dangerous level of obsessed with it, and 2, I feel like it would take up hundreds of hours of my life.
You're waiting for a... Go for it, go for it.
Oh, no, you're good, you're good.
I was gonna say...
I'm waiting for a Gears port. I need
Xenogears
it.
port,
Ooh.
I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. If it does happen, I'm going to buy it so quickly, like, you don't understand. Xenogears getting ported to modern consoles, I would lose my mind. I would buy it immediately. I would buy multiple copies of it immediately. Especially if they did some things to the later half of the game. Well, there it is. Look, if worst case scenario, I can help you play it. I can help you figure it out.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Nice, there we go. I'd play Xenoblade if it wasn't a massive game. I think the company or the people from the Gears team worked on Future Redeemed. I know, there is hope. But, like, the issue is that it was made by Square, not by Square Enix. So, like, getting the license for it is gonna be nightmarish.
Yeah.
But it rules. Like, the plot of Xenogears is... I mean, I can't speak to the plot of Xenoblade 1, 2, or 3. I hold up 4 fingers. But I can say Xenogears' story is probably my favorite overall story in a JRPG. That doesn't, in terms of like themes and characters and everything, it's got some flaws, which prevents it from being my favorite JRPG of all time. That would be Chrono Trigger. Or, and it also has some issues with its pacing, which means it's lower than Final Fantasy VI, but it's number 3. But does it have the Monado? It has the Monad. I've heard nothing but good things. I'm such a dummy with emulators. Dude, I could literally explain it to you in like 15 seconds after stream if you want. It's super easy. Whenever I get a big gamer PC. Hello, Torin!
Yay!
We're gonna meet Rao.
Torin. We're meeting Rao.
I have just finished and submitted a paper. Me too, I did that today.
Congrats.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Congrats, we love it.
What was the paper on?
Was this like a final paper for class?
I get to be irresponsible for the rest of the eating. Nice handshake emoji. Wow, they really fixed this bridge. Art and deaf culture. Holy schmoly, that's cool.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
That is definitely something I know very little about. Yes, final paper type thing. Oh, there's a vortex of evil. Whoa, stop, Ami! I thought this mist was coming from the lake or the mountains. So what's that stuff rising from the Imperial Palace? Wait, you haven't met Rao yet? I know of Rao. I know of Rao's existence. I watched the Chugga Conroy Let's Play back in 2009, 2010. Let's keep going, furball. Oh, fuck, it's Waka. Hey, sucker. Well, well, look what the cat dragged in. What took you so long, ma chérie? Oh, that's how I feel about you, Waka. Excuse me. I hope the game's been treating you well. It's been good. It's been good. Been quite good. Not you again. Well, you can't fool us. We're not gonna forget what you did to us back at Orochi's cave. And why do you keep popping up whenever we are anyway? What are you up to this time? Excusez-moi, but I have no time to follow you around. You see, I'm busy looking for something. Ha! Some prophet you are! Shouldn't you already know where to look? Well, maybe look isn't the right word. I already know where it is, it's just... getting there is proving to be a bit of a problem. Suffice it to say, I want it quick and easy. Quick and easy? Wait a sec. Don't tell me you're behind this funky mist. Is this part of your plan to conquer the city and take over the world? You're always up to no good, so I wouldn't be surprised. The world? Not bad, my little bouncing friend. You're only half wrong. I seek the other world. I desire a path to the heavens. A path to the heavens? Oh, stop beating around the bush and let us know what's on your mind. This path concerns you too, ma chérie. Huh? Okay. This city is in quite a bad state, is it not? Especially this ghastly mist that torments its people. You think we're stupid? We see right through you, pretty boy. Ha! We got you all figured out. This funky mist and your so-called path to the heavens? You're in cahoots with Queen Himiko. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So just take it step by step. You must first deal with this mist. It is slowly but surely killing the people of this city. Wait too long and it's au revoir. The damage will already be done. Why, you... talking about it like it's someone else's problem. You're behind it all. Admit it already. All right. Methinks. Go through the hole in the wall, little ones. Let me put it this way. Even if the most solid defense has a tiny gap, like the eye of a needle, or something like that. Understand, ma chérie? Alright. Tell me, what's the good news? I wonder how long it'll wait until it's my turn. Oh, is Rao? Where's Rao? Rao has been head of Ankoku Temple for as long as I can remember. She's so lucky, always looking so beautiful and young. I just cut the line.
Sorry, suckers. VIP here. Very important pup.
Hello, priestess.
Whoa. She's very cool.
She's very cool indeed. The world is in turmoil. Have you come to listen to one of my sermons? Was that a... That was a... in her theme.
Oh my gosh. Should I read her lines?
If you'd like.
Maybe.
Do it. Fucking do it.
Then allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rao. I'm the regent of Seon City, appointed by Queen Himiko herself.
Oh?
Let's go! I got some videos of it, so I think I'll go into lurk mode. Best of luck. Thank you so much for showing up and following. I appreciate it, Cerulean Jake.
Yeah.
So what's troubling you then?
Holy cow, this sister's stacked!
Excuse me? Oh, you've got a cute little fairy with you.
The name's Isun, and by the way, it only looks like I'm staring at your melons.
Melons?
Ah, never mind. Anyway, so you're running things around here? Well, there's a funky mist covering the city. And there's talk of a water dragon or something offshore. So what's up with the queen holing herself up in her palace? The people of her city are dropping like flies, you know? How can she be so lazy at a time like this?
So you've sensed the evil forces over Ryoshima too, then? I heard that dreaded Orochi was resurrected in Shinshu Field.
Excuse me.
I've been drinking liquid death, though a brave swordsman vanquished him again. The ripples of those waves of chaos are reaching Ryoshima too. The water dragon terrorizes the sea, and an ill mist covers Seion. And in these last few days, the situation has intensified. I don't know what's happening to our peaceful Nippon.
She said something about waves of chaos growing stronger recently. A creepy shadow did scurry off when we defeated Orochi. Wonder if whatever it was took root here on Ryoshima Coast.
What are you muttering about, Isun?
Well, this will no doubt come as quite a shock, but the great slayer of the dreaded Orochi is right before your eyes. Behold, the great Amaterasu!
What? This wolf? But I heard it was a swordsman called Susano.
Oh, that's what you want to think, huh? Oh, well, he may have dealt the final blow, but Ami here did most of the work, I tell ya. And if you don't believe me, Ami's gonna show you some divine powers right here, right now.
Oh.
What was that?
You like it? That was one of Amaterasu's divine powers. A mere taste of what the celestial brush can do.
Celestial brush? What a mysterious and fearsome power you wield, Amaterasu.
You got that right, sister. There ain't nothing Ami can't do.
Maybe this wolf... maybe this wolf could help me with my quest.
Your quest? Sorry, I was zoning out at thinking about Rao.
Thinking about sisters' melons.
I was thinking about her sisters, if you know what I'm saying. What more could you want? You're already stacked to the ceiling.
Never mind. Forget I said anything. Now that I've lost my prayer slips, the situation is completely hopeless.
Come on, tell us what you want.
It doesn't matter, just forget about it. Without my prayer slips, there's nothing anyone can do.
Okay. Well, I got an exorcism slip. That's kind of something, right?
Kind of this, just, yeah, you can use the backside to write your prayer on it.
Right, Land of the Gods. Scroll by a wandering artist. Contains useful information. Let's look at that. She really does go like, there's a moan in her theme. There is a real, yeah, don't want to explain that to my parents. Hi, Mom. How do you explain, you know what she does on Saturdays? My mom retired, like last Friday. And in her first week of retirement, she went down to the forest and burned things.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I love that.
She went and burned stuff. I mean, she's just burning, like, dead wood and stuff. But yeah, my mom retired. We love a little arsonist. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, enhancing weapons?
Retires, commits arson. Nah, but it ain't. It's planned arson. Planned burning. That's what it's called. Planned arson is just arson, I guess.
I mean, technically a controlled burn is technically still arson, if you think about it.
Is it, though? Like, I guess it depends on if you're talking about arson as like a crime versus just an act of
the act
burning
of
shit.
burning. The act of burninating the countryside.
Burninating the village.
Knocking over the priestess.
Knocking over the priestess.
Oh, the wonders of nature, a deep valley between two lofty peaks. Never, you know what, I woke this morning, I did not think I was gonna be voice acting lines about how one character just really likes another character's breasts.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done it before, but I wasn't anticipating it. But that way. Alright, Seion City, Queen Himiko.
I can actually picture your mom, like, clicking on the stream, tuning in, like, seeing this, and just kind of, like, sighing and having, like, an uncomfortable smile on her face, and just being like,
is this really what you want on the internet of you?
I guess that's what he does. I'm not gonna be here to watch it, though.
I mean, she literally says, like, are you sure you want to advertise this to, like, on your main? And I'm like, well...
Yeah, are you... You know you swear, honey.
Yes, mother. I swear a fucking ton.
On camera.
I swear, I say fuck a lot. But fuck, honestly, fuck is not nearly as, like...
what fuck?
Sorry?
What fuck? sorry, that was immature. I'm sorry, continue.
Fuck is not one of those swears that's, like, bad anymore, or it's, well, I mean, it's a swear still, but it's not one that, like, you will get in serious major trouble socially, at least in my generation.
Yeah.
By saying fuck or shit a lot, but if you say other words, you know.
Yeah. Wait. You mentioning my generation reminds me, though. Okay, this is another thing that happened right at the end of work today. We have a client who, so I work in the, like, education and consulting sphere. For people who don't know, we basically help kids figure out where they want to go to college, or we help them navigate applying for law school, med school, because they make all that shit really hard. So one of our clients is a guy who just graduated college, and he did not know what a New York minute is. He did not understand that term.
What?
Do you know what a New York minute is?
It's like 15 seconds max. Like,
yeah, it's like how a New York minute is, like, really quick.
With a New York second to spare.
you know, like,
Yeah, he thought that. So my boss was, like, sending him an email and used that phrase, and he thought it was a typo. He told her, like, I'm not sure what you meant by this. I think it was a typo. And she was just like, no. And she had to define New York minute for him. I'm like, do kids these days not know what a New York minute? It just means a brief span of time. It means a really quick...
it might just be, like, where they live normally.
Yeah, but, like, they grew up in the state of New York.
What?
So, yeah. So, like...
Wait, I've never heard that term. It might
oh,
be...
no. Oh, no. Maybe we are getting old.
No, it might just be the case that, like, it's like equivalent to calling Minnesota Mini or San Francisco San Fran or, like, Atlanta Hotlanta. Like, no local uses those terms. It's only people who...
Yeah,
like,
that's true. Maybe that's what it is.
that might be
people
it.
outside of it. Because, like, in a sentence, it would be like, he can fix any problem in a New York minute. Or, like, you'll have your tire fixed in a New York minute.
In a New
like,
York minute.
Like, I guess it's not like I use that phrase regularly, but I was just surprised that he didn't know what it was. But now I'm realizing maybe that just means I'm older than I thought.
I don't know. I don't
Makes
know what
you
the sitch
think.
is.
I don't
Makes
know
you
what
think.
the sitch is.
Alright, so we need to...
New York Minute was also a Mary-Kate and Ashley film, fun fact. So.
Let's listen to what Rao has to say. This stacked babe.
Stacked? Anyway, right off the coast near the Hiroshima border, sunken treasure ship, victim of the water dragon's rampage. That ship was a trading vessel working between here and abroad. It was transporting a great treasure ordered by Queen Himiko. But the water dragon attacked every ship in the water. It sunk the ship and its precious cargo right in front of the port. The fox rods that the queen had finally managed to locate. A matchless treasure with the power to defeat any foe. Would have been Seion City's, no, Nippon's greatest asset. If we had the fox rods now, we could drive out the evil beings.
The fox rods.
Amaterasu, will you come to the treasure ship with me? And help me search its cargo for the fox rods?
Will I ever?
You want us to do what? You want us to search for treasure on a sunken treasure ship? Well, I'd do anything for a cute babe, but, if my boss here says no, there ain't much I can do. Well, boss, we gonna help this busty babe or what? Thumber, well, the boss has spoken. Huh? What was that, Ami?
Thank you. Okay, let's go. Until the new moon rises in the night sky.
The lunar lagoon. The tide only recedes when the moon is seen from the moon turret. When the tide's out, it's beginning.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Wow, we really went all the way down.
Wow.
Okay. So, we have to go do some shit. Boy, Ami, you seemed really eager to help her. Well, I couldn't say no to those two either. But we can't let our guard down. I mean, who knows? That busty babe might be Himiko's puppet. And if they're up to no good, then we should get our hands on those fox rods before they do. Those fox rods. So yes, that's Rao. Priestess Rao.
That's Rao. I see why you like her, Lou.
I understand
She
why you
seems
have such
pretty
a...
neat.
She seems very cool. Very unassuming. She only gets better. Oh, I bet. Oh, I bet. I might do a little grinding for money just so I can get the yen necessary to buy the new sword too, because I would like to get that new weapon before we go on to the sunken ship, just because I have no idea what the sunken ship has to offer, and maybe I should be afraid. Maybe, just maybe.
Oh.
That's right, reacquainting myself with the wild. Alright, you. Here we go. Oh, yeah, okay, you're not so bad. So, Aaron, you had a question you wanted to discuss.
Oh, yes, I did have a discussion topic. Yes, a question. So, basically, my question was, if you could play one video game again, but for the first time again.
Yeah.
Like, what would you play and why? But then also expanding the question to, like, media at large. Like, if there was one show that you could, like, experience again for the first time, what would it be? Because, I don't know, I feel like people say that a lot, like, oh my god, you're watching the show? Like, I wish I could, like, experience it all again. It got me thinking. Got my brain moving. Got those gears turning.
Those
so,
Xenogears, as it were.
get the Xenogears turning.
Yeah. I have a few. I would really love to play Chrono Trigger for the first time again. Like,
I had a feeling that would be one of your answers.
And,
yeah.
like, give it the, you know, because I first played it on the DS when I was in high school and middle school, and, like, I couldn't appreciate what it was at the time. Or, like, I guess I could, but, like, you know, now it's like now I really have an appreciation for that kind of stuff and that kind of game, and, you know, I definitely appreciate it a lot more than, like, I did when I first played it, you know?
Yeah.
So I think about that. Probably Chrono Trigger for sure, because, like, it's just a great game, all things considered. I really enjoy it. This arc of the game and the next area are my favorite overall, and Rao and another character you haven't met yet are the main reasons why. Interesting. Oh, I got a cat.
Kitty cat, cat, kitty cat, cat, kitty cat, cat.
You always do that rhythm every time we see a cat.
I do. I don't know what it is. I get the cat brainworms have really infected me.
They've really gotten to you, huh?
They gave me this sweet rhythm.
Yeah. What game would you play for the first time that you've never or replay if you could like wipe your memory of it?
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about this. I think honestly, probably like I feel like Pokemon Black and White just because that for me, like, and actually maybe Black 2 and White 2, because
The
those
Unova games.
the Unova games, like that period of Pokemon, like got me back in. You know, like I played 4th gen games and enjoyed them well enough, but like I just remember being like, whoa, this is like different than anything we've seen before, and like things are getting serious, and there's like so many cool characters and cool new locations, and like I think too, like White and Black 2 walking through like the underwater tunnel, even just stuff like that.
Oh, 100%.
I was just like, whoa, this rocks. This is so cool, and I just feel like I would enjoy getting to kind of experience all of that newness and that unknown again, because it turned out to be really good.
Did I tell you I went to the Mall of America launch event for Pokemon Black and White?
Oh yeah, you did. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't you have like a picture with Tepig?
I have a whole ass YouTube video.
I love that.
I have a whole ass YouTube video of going to the launch of Pokemon Black and White at the Mall of America, because it was at the Mall of America on March 6, 2011, the day the game came out in the United States, which was huge. So like after church and after tennis, we went to the Mall of America, and I basically like went around and played all the demos that they had, and it was really neat because like I had never gone to like a launch event of that magnitude, because it was at the Mall of America. Like, people say like, oh, the Mall of America is a place, it's a little weird sometimes. But like, I went to the Zorua movie where they had the Zorua and the 3 Johto beasts or whatever. So that was kind of fun. It's really good.
Yeah.
So I went and saw that in theaters, and I have the giant like Zorua and Celebi trading card still. So yeah, I have a pretty rare card from that. It's good. Hey Shane, hey Sigma. How are you both? Hope you're well. We met Rao, you missed Rao, you missed the busty babe.
Yeah, sorry you missed the hottie.
Yeah.
But she'll be back.
No, I'm already here. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're so right.
Yeah, I remember being in the backseat of my mom's car driving home from GameStop with Black 2 in my hands. I got a busty babe at home. It's me, Shane. You, viewer, you're the
Be
busty
your own
babe.
busty babe.
You, viewer, you're
Welcome
the
to the
busty babe.
The Voltage Empowerment Hour.
Yep.
Be your own busty babe.
You know what? You don't need a busty babe. You are the busty babe. But yeah, I definitely remember going to like a lot of those game launches in particular.
Yeah.
They all came out on Sundays, so I'd always get them like on my way home from church or whatever. Wait, that's not a man. So we would swing by if I had pre-ordered it. So it's a fun time, and I'm glad that like those remain in my childhood the way they do. Oh, I gotta get the floral finisher. Oh! Get that extra dough. Wolfoo. Alright, let's do that. Blow away it all. I own Busty Babe. I work my own hours, make 6 figures working these 6 weird side hustles from my own home. Hell yeah, Shane. Love
Not
that for
clickbait.
You. Not clickbait. Be your own Busty Babe, girl boss. Okay, which kinds of characters in media excuse me, I gotta itch my eye because it's iffy. Which female characters in media do you like more? Do you like fail girls or do you like girl bosses?
Ooh. I feel like for me, I like girl bosses more because in real life, I am a fail girl.
You're not a fail girl.
But that's how I perceive, or at least that's how I have perceived myself. So, like, like who, I mean, come on, who else at like, in middle school would be like, yeah, I love Asuka Langley Soryu, slay, like.
Oh, did I escape?
It's because I was the fail girl.
Asuka Langley Soryu is a fail girl, though.
No, she's a girl boss.
No, she's a fail girl. That's
and
her
I mean,
entire character arc.
Rei Hino being my favorite character is pretty indicative.
Is Asuka
She's
Langley
the Joker
Soryu...
for girl weebs. Okay,
Asuka?
well.
Asuka Langley Soryu is the Joker for girl weebs? That's a... You know what? I could see it, actually. I've seen enough, like, Asuka, Joaquin Phoenix Joker cosplays to, like, there are a non-zero amount of those. Those make me lol.
Yeah, yeah.
But she also makes my jueves real feliz.
I think I just... Again, I think I was always drawn to quote-unquote, like, strong characters with strong personalities because I was a shy and anxious child who was very scared to speak up for myself or, like, do anything that would make anyone upset at me. So I think I definitely was like, man, I want to be like them.
But also Ivy Fire Emblem? Who's Ivy Fire Emblem? I ain't played no Engage. I'm like
girls
6
that
chapters
are
through
on
Blazing
top
Blade.
of shit have it together strong. Okay. Lou, you get me. You get me. Like, literally, like, sometimes, you know, some of the characters I like, people are like, but she's such a bitch. And I'm like, I'm aware, and I love that. Like, she's a queen. She doesn't take shit.
She's like epic.
She's like pretty epic.
How do you-
Okay, Ivy Fire. Sorry, go ahead.
No. My wife is a bitch and I love her.
Oh, yeah. And I love her.
Guy who divorced his wife. No, I mean, like, personally, I really enjoy characters who are written in such a way where, like, their identity is, in fact, challenged. So whether it's a girl boss suddenly becoming a fail girl or a fail girl ultimately becoming a girl boss, like, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
That's why Asuka's a fun character, because she starts off as, like, perceived girl boss, but she's really a fail girl.
Yeah, okay, that's true. That's true. That's a good way to put it.
You know, when you're in a tub looking up at the sun in a destroyed building, girl boss to fail wife pipeline. Real.
It's more likely than you think.
More likely than you think. There you go. I sold my fish to the wrong person, by the way. You can laugh at me.
It's okay. You can laugh. No, it's true. It's true.
I let you all laugh at me for a reason. I put myself out there. I sold him to the wrong person.
It's okay, hon. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna power through this.
It's okay. I got the new weapon anyway, so. Look at that.
Very nice.
I'm gonna make it my main, and I'm gonna make this my sub.
Ooh.
Because I really like the swords and the way they attack.
That's valid.
I do really like the way they attack.
Thinking about like what's
Thinking
a piece
about
of
girls.
media. Thinking about girls. No, I was gonna say thinking about a piece of media that you'd like to experience for the first time
Ava.
again. And then when we talked about girl bosses and girl boss to fail and all of that, reminded me of another one of my favorite characters, Umi from not Love Live.
Oh, I was
don't
about to say
worry.
Love Live?
Although I do also
Umi
really
Love
like
Live.
Umi from Love Live. No, Umi from Magic Knight Rare. That is a series, that is a manga that I would love to be able to read again for the first time. It rocked my world when I was either in elementary or middle school.
Interesting. I've never read it. Magical Girl Ray Earth?
Magic Knight Ray Earth.
Magic Knight Ray Earth.
It's by Clamp, and it's an isekai
Uh-oh.
that was
0 for
published
2 right now.
That was published in 1994, so before your fucking Sword Art Online motherfuckers, okay?
Before you Sword Art
This-
Online, motherfuckers.
Back in my day.
I think about girls a lot, actually. Clamp. Isn't Clamp also the one that did Cardcaptor Sakura?
Yes, they did Cardcaptor Sakura. They did Holic, or it has 3 X's, XXX Holic, if you've seen that.
Exaholic.
But it's just pronounced Holic. They did Tsubasa Chronicles, I think is what it's called. They did Angelic Layer, Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, that's what it's called. They did a lot of stuff. I was a pretty big Clamp fan back in the day.
Did they do Geass?
They did do the designs for Code Geass. They
That
did
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, they didn't actually like create the series, but they did all of the designs. So yeah, that's why Code Geass looks like a Clamp show
Because it is kind of...
it kind of is, yeah. They also did Chobits, if you've
I
ever
have
seen
seen
the
Chobits.
yeah. RG Vita, Wish, yeah, they did a lot.
They did
But
a
anyways, yeah, they did. They're very a very popular group of artists.
I thought of another one.
Yeah.
If I could, I would reread Steel Ball Run for the first time again, because that
Ooh.
is such a good just manga in general. Like, beyond the fact that it's JoJo, because like, you know, it's JoJo. Like, it's just a really well-drawn, well-thought-out, and like, I love the themes in it. And I wish that I could like reread it for the first time to like see all the fucking twists and fights, because like, there are some kick-ass moments in Steel Ball Run. There's also some moments that are like, what the fuck were you thinking, Araki? But in general,
Not a Rocky. That crazy guy.
that wacky dude.
Did you see the post on Twitter about how Araki would like draw arms and leg, like when there was like art that would, in the physical copy of the manga, take up 2 pages.
Yes.
He would, and he would draw like an arm extra long so that it looked normal when you were reading it in your manga.
Which is
That's
why it
dope.
looks really weird in the print or,
yeah.
or in online
He was
versions.
willing to make it look weird as fuck in the online versions for the sake of
Well,
his
technically
his
the
readers.
online ones aren't really official.
Oh, I
very nicely.
Well, some of his work is on the Shonen Jump app.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So,
That's true.
You know.
That's true. Because I remember seeing like Joseph Joestar just having these ridiculously misproportioned arms, but like, you know, when you open the spread, suddenly it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that also rewatching shows, I would love to be able to watch like Lost as an adult.
Ooh. We should watch, because I've never seen Lost. We should maybe do that. Maybe
Yeah,
not. I don't know.
yeah, bet.
It might not be as enjoyable for you on a second.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say about Magic Knight Rare, like, don't knock it because it's an isekai. Like, it's an isekai, it's also a magical girl series, it's also like, it's got like the JRPG and fantasy and like party tropes. It's got robots. It's got, you know, it's got a lot. It's got a lot going for it.
Mm-hmm.
I would talk more about it, but
No, talk about it.
well, okay, I don't know if I like, basically I would love to be able to experience the twist of the manga again, but I also don't know if it's okay for me to kind of like spoil
Speak
that.
with as few spoilers as possible.
Yeah. It's basically like there's 6 volumes total that make up the Magic Knight Rayearth story. The first 3 volumes are like overall generally lighthearted. 3 girls who go to different schools, different high schools. Each of their high schools are at the Tokyo Tower for a trip, and these girls get transported to another world. Clamp loves Tokyo Tower, as do I feel like any manga or anime that takes place in Tokyo. They're gonna try to use that Tokyo Tower. I get it. It's cool. But they're transported to another world, and they learn that like there's this one person, this pillar, that basically maintains the world that they have been transported into, and that the current pillar, this current person who's resides over their world, has been kidnapped and is imprisoned. And so they have this quest. So they like meet people and they gain allies. They gain powers, you know. You actually see, because they start off just wearing their school uniforms, and then they're given like some light armor that goes over the uniforms, but their armor like gradually gets like heavier and more, and their weapons get like stronger as they progress. So it's very much like being influenced by like D&D RPGs, as they're like on this quest to save the pillar. But basically at the end of the 3rd volume, you learn that the world is not as it seems, and that the ideals that the girls were fighting for maybe aren't as airtight as they were led to believe, or maybe, you know, like aren't as, this world's not as perfect as they were led to believe.
I see.
And they end up having to do something that's like pretty traumatic for all of the girls. And at the end of the 3rd volume, they end up getting transported back to Tokyo and kind of have to deal with the aftermath of what they've done. And then the second half of the series revolves around them going back to this other world and trying to change the system of the world and make it better. And it sort of like gets into like, I don't know, like it's really interesting, and it's like this idea too of like they're outsiders, so, you know, obviously not everyone trusts them, not everyone like thinks that they have the best intentions, but like I don't know, it's really cool. And there's official art of them in their robots, because they do eventually get giant robots that they pilot. They do. And it's epic. And there's this like amazing official art that I'll see if I can find, where it's the 3 girls in their robots, so you just see the giant mechs, but they're like holding hands and frolicking in a field, and it's fucking epic. It's like so fun.
Oh, hell nah. The girls out frolicking in the field while wearing white dresses and flower crowns. Oh, hell nah.
Oh, hell nah.
Oh, hell nah.
Social links, just like Bleach. It honestly is kind of lit. And, like, when I read it for the first time, and when I got to the 3rd volume too, because the twist, like, some people might say, like, oh, it's cliche. I'm not going to say what it is, but it starts off as such, like, for me sometimes, when there's just like a sudden tone shift, or when like it surprised me. Like, it surprised me that things changed as much as they did so quickly. But it was really cool and really like, and the story like ultimately like ends on a good note. But yeah, it's real cool. And you've got teenage girls with. There's the one character who has the power of fire, and she has a big-ass broadsword, and
the broad's got a broadsword, is what
the broad's got a broadsword, a broadsword, and she has her like guardian and eventually like mech robot she pilots is like based on a wolf. It's really cool. You've got the water girly Umi, who is the girl boss, the bitchy girl boss. She's got the power of water. She's got like a serpent dragon who's kind of like her guardian, and she has like a rapier that she fights with. And then you got Fu, and she's got the power of wind, and she has this dope like bow and arrow that she fights with. I don't know. It's really cool. It has like all my favorite things with like magical girls, mechs, fantasy world, societies where not everything is as it seems. Yeah, so I'd highly recommend. And Shane, I agree that some people can't appreciate something for what it is if it's been done before. I definitely agree with that. And I understand sometimes being like, oh, this has been played out so many times. But sometimes a story, like sometimes a trope or a twist or a story is good for a reason. And people reuse it in different ways. And that's pretty cool.
There's a reason for tropes.
Yeah.
All right, so we're learning the double jump and the rock dig in two things.
Let the lesson begin.
Holy Eagle, first press B, and then press B, double jump. All right, here we go. Let's try it out.
Here we go. Okay, and now I'm done. Thank you for letting me talk about Magic Knight Rares.
No, it was good. It was
a
great.
random manga from the 90s that I really like and that I would love to read again for the first time.
It's a good one. I would love to read, I would love to watch Survivor Pearl Islands for the first time.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's a game changer. That's a
good one.
That's a good one.
Train it every day.
That is peak Survivor.
Peak Survivor. Quality
Peak Survivor.
Season 44 of Survivor's been okay. It hasn't been, like, my favorite thing in the world, and, like, it's a fun group of people, but, like,
yeah,
it's production shooting itself in the foot, I feel.
Yeah, I agree. I think I like the group a lot, and, like, they all seem pretty cool. Oh, would you mind if I quick run and use the bathroom, by the way?
Go piss, girl.
Thank you. I will.
Is Okami a maze game? Did I put maze game tag in the tags? No. I could even jump to the moon turret from there. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I will, game. Maybe I will. But first, I want to get the other digging thing. My lupine pupil. Digging champ. So you get an ability to go places you haven't before. Yeah, Okami is a maze game. It's a gated progression platformer, except it's a 3D action platformer. Gated progression platformer, a GPP. If they had a vowel in there, that'd be great. A gap, a gated progression platformer. I don't know, it doesn't sit quite right. We were having this debate during Metroid Zero Mission, and I was like, call it a maze game. But I think a better way to describe it is just a gated progression game. Gated progression action platformer of some capacity. The techniques. Okay. Aaron is in here getting an art book. An art book. Can you believe that? We have art books in our apartment. Can you even believe it? I told you it gets hot in here, right? Like I wasn't lying when I said this room gets real warm. Come say hi to the folks on Twitch. On the twitch.tv. Hi everyone. Alright. I kissed on stream! I'm like almost out of it already. I prayed that you would love. Yeah, Okami's good. I think I'm what, halfway through the game at this point? pretty good. I'm not complaining. The progression feels nice. Like, it never feels like I just don't know what to do, you know? And I really value that. I value that, like, it's very clear about where you should be going, all things considered. I got stuck in, like, the first hour. The first 3 hours of Okami are very slow. Like, they're all tutorial. I get why people don't like replaying Okami. I can tolerate it, because, like, because I'm slow to get good at controls and everything. Because, honestly, like, practice is good. When games just expect you to know how to play them immediately, that can get a little scary sometimes.
True.
Is there anything behind the house? I should check real quick. I'm here. Might as well. So yeah, Okami's been pretty good so far. I can appreciate what it is and what it does. I'm on the roof. I am now off the roof. That's kind of fun. Let's do that one more time for kicks. Okay, guess we can't do that anymore. But I did get up on the roof. There's proof of it. Proof on the roof.
Proof on the roof.
Proof on the roof. Yeah. Survivor 44, though, we're going to talk more about Survivor because that's all we do when we play Okami. Honestly, like,
Sorry.
it's a good season, all things considered. I'm just, like, not inspired by it because the show undermines its own cast. Like, the best part of the season is the cast, and the show continuously undermines it, so...
Yeah.
I mean, what can you do, right?
Yeah, it's just disappointing that, like, they just have such little faith, or I guess trust in their cast that, like, these people are gonna be entertaining enough and interesting enough just by being themselves.
Right, like there's
no,
no
we
reason
gotta add a
there
twist.
There's no reason there needs to be that many twists. No reason.
There's really not.
I mean, honestly, the best episodes of the season have been the ones where there aren't twists. In my opinion. In my humble opinion. I have read opinions on Twitter where people were like, why do you not like this episode? They don't make big moves in it. And it's like, big moves, I get that big moves make for interesting TV, but like, I'm telling you, oh man, it's not that interesting a lot of the time. It's like, just because someone plays an idol doesn't make it very interesting TV if you know what's gonna happen all the same. So.
I guess it's a matter of, like, there being people who are fans of the show because of, like, the interpersonal relationships and conflict and, like, different personalities.
Yes.
And there's people who are fans of the show because of twists, I guess, or, like you said, big moves.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that I don't like quote-unquote big moves, but just that that's not what makes an interesting show to me.
I agree. Let's make it the moon. Let's make it the night sky. Let's make it the night sky. Yes, Isun, that's what I'm trying to do. Let's make it the night sky. Oh boy.
Boy.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
We're going to the sunken ship, the scary part of the game.
You think there's gonna be pirates?
I think there's gonna be ghosts.
Oh no.
Oh. Ghosts?
Ghosts?
I wonder if it's safe to walk on the lagoon. I bet it is. Here we go, ready? I'm gonna draw one right beneath me. One of the things that I really do find interesting about this season of Survivor in particular is that there's a very clear top few players who are just getting the best edits of the show. And when I say edit, reality TV game show, you can kind of figure out who's going to win a reality TV game show based on the edit they get overall through the season. And there are two players in particular who are getting incredible edits, and I think one player in particular is going to win specifically because of their own edit. Like, their edit... There's this concept called edgic, for those of you who don't know. It's called It's called edgic because it's called editing logic, so edgic. And the idea is that there are sort of 5 main editing archetypes you see reality TV people be edited as in a reality TV game show. There are 5 of them. There is invisible, which is INV, under the radar, which is UTR, middle of the road, or MOR, over the top, which is OTT, and complex personality, which is CP, abbreviated CP. And the idea is that of like every single reality TV show edit or whatever like that, there's always everyone's edit in an episode falls under one of those 5. Invisible means they're like practically edited out of the show. Under the radar means they're like barely present. Middle of the road means they're there, but they're not really dynamic or interesting. Over the top means they're presented like over the top, cartoony, kind of that kind of way. And complex personality means like they get their story is what's being presented. So, to put it very generally. And then there's tones. There's neutral, or excuse me, there's toneless, there's positive, there's negative, and there's mixed. Positive is like when you have a good thing, like something amazing, like good sob story, happy, good. Negative is like they're either being a villain or they're being presented clearly in a negative light. Mixed is when there's both, and neutral, and then toneless is when there's neither. So you could have just like CP toneless, which is basically just they're presenting like narration and their strategy, but we don't get like personal information about it. It's just like how they're reacting to things in the game, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, wow, that's a great freaking photo. You should put that in the Pix chat in the Discord.
Okay, okay. Yeah, sorry, that's why I had to look through my art. I have 2 Magic Knight Ray art books because I'm a loser.
You're not a loser.
But yeah, I had to find the
boobies.
image of the robots for
I
all
love how
looking
it
in a
zooms
field.
in. Busty babe!
Even Ami is like, damn!
You're here already, both of you. I'm sorry I'm late. My political duties delayed me.
Politician. This is the treasure ship you were talking about, babe?
Yes, this is where the fox rods Queen Himiko was looking for are. It was sunk by the water dragon, and now it's filled with monsters. But my holy powers can easily deal with a few dozen monsters. There's nothing to worry about. Let's go in.
That's all fine and dandy, babe. But what about this cursed door here? Was it sealed up like that to keep looters out? Or maybe it's the curse of those who died when the water dragon sunk their ship. That thing's just seething with an intensely evil power.
So, there's a cursed door to stop anyone from getting through. I see. That's a neat trick.
You got that right. We better find another way in. Ami, like, look at Ami. Ami is, like, just smitten.
Absolutely.
There'll be more barriers sealed by magic as we get further inside. When we come to them, I'll use a prayer slip to break the seal. So if you don't mind... Oh! She's gonna ride on our back!
The brush of the gods. Use that power to guide the prayer slip from my hand to its target. So we just do that. Alright. Not even monsters. Sure, Rao. I'm sure everything is just fine in here.
Everything's gonna be fine.
17 hours with this game. Kat was telling me that I need to stop worrying about, like, how long I play. Oh, they move when you're in the fucking space still.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's not gonna be. Oh my god!
Oh, whoa, wait,
hey, yo, whoa,
hands off,
hey,
hands off,
hands off the merch!
Oh my god, hands off the merch!
Hey, oh my god, hands off the merch! Yeah, like, Kat was saying I need to not think about or look at the time that I play games, because I'm always like, I play a lot of games, they take a lot of time.
That's true. You do tend to do that. You gotta just don't even look. Don't even look
at it. Don't even give a shit about it.
Just enjoy the vibe. And when you want to stop, stop.
You know, Isun, I don't think I want to open those. I think it's a trap. Whoa! Oh, that's Spider Queen.
Oh. Uh-oh.
That's no. Mm-mm.
We don't wanna
dislike
deal with that right now.
Dislike this. Dislike everything about here. I don't like this space. Why did they have to make a space full of just jump scares? I can literally hear like a crying sound.
Yeah, that's spooky.
Or a laugh. I don't like this. Of course I'd friggin' webcam too, so you get to see me get jump scared. Hope you're happy. No, there she is. There she is. I see you, Spider Queen. Don't think I don't see you, you fuck.
Ah, you stinko! Fuck you!
Fuck out of here. This is gonna
me when there's a ghost haunting me. Hey, get out of here, you stinko.
Get out of here, you fuck.
Scram.
Yeah.
That is spooky.
It's gonna jump scare. It's gonna go right in my face when I try to Celestial Brush on it. Isn't it? Isn't it? Here it comes. Ready? Boom! Boo! No, fuck you. Wait, oh, it's... Oh, wait. No. Fuck you, you shit. You shit. You fuck. You shit. Bitch. Fuck you. I don't like you. I think you're a fucking shit in a bag. I don't want to get close to you. I don't like you at all. Can you go away? Bitch ass motherfucking shit off of my fucking face! Get away!
Oh no! Uh-oh.
Fuck you! It's whack.
That is whack. That's whack.
I don't like haunted houses. Could you tell?
Yeah, I can.
I don't like haunted houses. I hate jump scares. Like, I can do existential dread just fine. What was that? But I don't like jump scares. Jump scares can huff my shorts. I hate them. They're the worst. They're the worst. Rao, why did you bring me here? I don't like you. Rao brought me to the scary jump scare place. Oh, lovely.
But we followed her blindly because we'll do anything for her.
Her holiness.
Her holiness.
I mean, look at those holy mackerel.
Oh, holy moly.
All right. Ooh, cutscene.
Mm.
Oh, new fish. Crabfish. Crabfish boy.
Oh, okay.
All right, sure.
Little Mermaid promo. Okay. Movie's coming out.
What a fucking movie that is looking to be. Hang on, what if I do...
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't have anything against it specifically. I just typically don't enjoy the Disney, like, these new live action versions as much as I do the originals.
I could rant about
Like,
them.
it's just kind of my general complaint about all of them is I just think that those movies were great as is in their animated form.
Right, they don't
And they
need...
maybe didn't need that.
They don't need another, like, animation that's like... Okay, I hate, too, this is just a pet peeve of mine, but I really hate it when people call the remake of The Lion King the live-action Lion King movie, because,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
there were
'cause
no
it's not-
lions being used.
Right. That's true.
It's just CG. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very excited by the fact that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, like, has sort of Puss in Boots too, has made
Yeah.
it studios realize that animation does not need to look like real life, and that our
Yes.
attempts to recreate real life and not do, like, stylized work, such as this game, are a lot more interesting than, say, any attempt to try to make a realistic looking fucking Shrek, you know? Like, Shrek does not need to be realistic. Shrek's an ogre.
True.
Ogres aren't
True.
real.
What? Ogres aren't real? Oh, so this is how I find out.
Sorry.
Jake.
Well, it's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. I think I always knew deep down.
But
Now,
yeah,
what
like,
Ian-
and for what it's worth, I do think it's awesome that there's gonna be there's a black Ariel, and I do think it's really cool that, like,
Valerial.
people will be, like, you know, kids will be able to get, like, Little Mermaid dolls that look like that, you know? I do think that's really cool, and I'm happy about that. I just don't think and I get that the movie's not necessarily for me anyways, so that's fine, but
And, like, at
I don't
least
know.
with that movie, you can point to it saying, like, oh yeah, this movie is for someone. Like,
yeah, that's true.
beyond adult millennials who want to take their kids to Lion King 2014, I don't know who that movie's for. You know?
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Like, and the live action Little Mermaid is one that I probably won't see in theaters. I would probably watch it at some point when it gets on streaming, just because the animated Little Mermaid was, like, one of my favorite Disney movies growing up. But yeah, I felt have felt no desire to watch the CG Lion King ever since it was released, and I don't think that feeling is going to change.
It's just
I
so
don't feel there's any
soulless.
reason to.
There's, like, no point to it. You know? Like, maybe that's just
Yeah.
me, but, like, what that movie didn't need to be remade anyway, and they took away literally the whole point of why you would make an animated movie in the first place. What? To just, like, show that lions can, like, do stuff?
Right.
Like, lions don't look like that anyway, you know?
Yeah. I wonder if it's more for, I guess it's got, like you said, like the millennials, or, like, the Disney adults who, I don't know, want more. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't quite understand, and I don't think I'm going to understand, because The Lion King
Yeah.
came out 4 years before I was born.
Yeah.
It came out in 94, right?
I actually don't know exactly which.
Came
Let
out
me
in
look it up.
1994. I mean, like, I enjoyed watching The Lion King as a kid. I still enjoy it
Me
as a
too.
movie now. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
a
great
good movie.
retelling of Hamlet, you know? Like, it's
Yes,
great.
it did come out in 1994. On my dad's birthday. Aw. Yeah, I agree. And also, I'm
Oh,
not trying
no.
to. Oh no, that doesn't look good. No hate to the normal Disney adults out there who, like, are just people who like Disney, because I like a lot of different stuff, and I like a lot of media that was created for kids, so, you know, I'm not really in a position to judge. It's more so that I don't feel like CG / live action versions of movies are always necessary. But like you said, Spider-Man and Into the Spider-Verse, Puss in Boots 2, there's definitely like a lot of good animated movies that have gotten a lot of attention that are kind of reinvigorating big studios' interest in that, because they see that, oh, people actually like this stuff. Who would have thought?
Who would have guessed? Not I. Oh, I could do that. I'm failing so miserably at this, by the way.
Oh.
I gotta use
Okay.
holy
Trying your
bone.
best.
I'm just gonna use a fucking exorcism slip. I don't care.
Gotta do what you gotta do. I'm rooting for
I'm
you.
gonna
I
do one
support
more, in
any
fact.
decision.
Here it comes, ready? I'm just gonna
I'm ready.
cheese this, but they give me these anyway, so I might as well use them.
Yeah.
It's a mini boss, kinda. Oh, come on now, Ami. Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't blame you, game. I didn't do very well in that one.
That was a rough one. That was a rough one. But that's
Admittedly,
okay.
not my strongest encounter with a yokai. I will admit. But, yeah, I mean, like, the whole point of Lion King is that it's supposed to have expressive characters in predicaments that, like,
Yeah.
a lion doesn't look like that, you know? It's like, a warthog is not able to sing, you know? But
Yeah,
what if
yeah.
we had a realistic warthog trying to sing? Wouldn't that be a good idea for a movie? Oh wait, they took out all the songs.
Yeah. Sheesh.
Yeah, so it's like, it's just, I don't like it that much.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you. 100%.
Alright, there we go. I made it to the checkway. We gotta get a cannon.
Oh.
We got our cannon. We got our cannon. This little dungeon's kind of neat. When it's not
It is.
trying to jump scare me, it's kind of
When you're not spooked beyond belief.
When I'm not gosh dang scared, you know?
When I'm not quaking in my boots.
I'm not quivering and quavering, you know? I got some holy bone. Ami's favorite snack. Wait, I do... That should work, yeah. How do I... maybe if I'm able to lower the water level? There is a path around the back, so maybe I should go down. Maybe I had ought to go over there, you know?
Yeah.
Since it looks like we'll be lowering the water level again very shortly. Smart dungeon design goes a long way. Oh, you! Get off of me!
Get off.
Get out of here.
Come on. Rude.
Get the fuck off of me, you stick. Not more ghosts. I hate... There's more ghosts in the house. There's so many ghosts. I want the dragon fang, demon fang though. I really want that demon fang, you know? I really want that demon fang, you know? I really want that demon fang, you know?
Do you want the demon fang?
I do.
Oh.
Surely there's no more ghosts, right?
Surely. Surely they're done with this.
Surely there's no more, like, Spider Queen, right?
Right?
Alright, that's a real one. I got a stray bee. I got a stray bee. It's a good show. Let's see, let's see. You're... Whoa! Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa, what is that? What was that? Looked like a big hand.
No, just a totally chill, normal thing. Your standard, just your standard stuff.
Nothing to be scared of or nothing.
Yeah, just your average, fish, water, hand creature. You know how it is.
You know how they are. Always splashing. Whoa!
Oh boy.
Oh, you could use these as platforms, probably.
Oh, thank you, helpful hand. Very nice, very considerate. I will say, like, my sister has always had this, like, fear of fish, and as a kid, I didn't fully get why. I was like, they're just fish. But thinking about it, like, they were kind of right. Like, when we would go swimming in, like, a random lake, and it was like, fish could just come up and be swimming.
Whoa,
and
did I just, like...
touch you? Whoa,
Did I sequence break?
I
may have sequence broke.
I don't know.
I must have sequence broke.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Well,
I totally did.
That's that.
I 100% sequence broke. Hello. Alright, no worries. All's well. If I could get the camera roll cooperative, but maybe I could do this? Oh, do I have to roll it off myself? I bet I do. I couldn't sequence
Log
break
rolling time?
after all.
You tried. You really tried.
Yeah.
I've never tried log rolling, but I've heard it's actually quite difficult.
It is. It's really difficult. It definitely is not as easy as some people make it look.
Yeah, I feel like I've only seen people who are like really good at it doing it, so they
Vine
make it
Boom
look
sound
simple. Was it?
It sounded like the Vine Boom sound effect.
Maybe. Oh, I'll have to remember what it was. There was something I was watching really recently, and the sound effect they used sounded like it was from Super Paper Mario. And I was like, what is that?
This is such a strange dungeon, but I kind of like it, but I also really don't. Oh, I missed that chest.
A little spooky. It's a little bit scary.
I'm getting that chest.
You got this.
I'm sad that I didn't get it initially, but I have it now.
Better late than never.
I got a monkey statue. One of the Zodiac treasures. He's adorable, isn't he? Alright. Snoozing dude.
Oh, okay. I found the video that used the fucking Super Paper Mario sound. I'll show it to you after stream because I want to see if I'm crazy or not.
Definitely put it in videos.
Okay.
Alright. And now we dodge the moldy green hand. And we go up and around. All is well in the universe. And look, see, it drops right where we want to be.
And we've got these nice, pretty, pink, glowy skulls.
Naturally. And then we make it night again. To lower the water. Such a fun mechanic. And now we have an easy way back up the way we came. I love the dungeon design in this game. It's great. It's very smart. Well thought out. And now we got Mr. Snoozin' Face over here. Where's Snoozer Face gone? I bet he's still around. He was right here. Oh, yep, there he is. Is that all I gotta do? Hop on the barrel. Just go like this. Commit some war crimes. Commit war crimes on me. You know you wanna.
You know you want to.
Come on. Ami. 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 Do not land on the face. Ami, that is a demon. Do not touch the demon. We did it. That's a good bonus, not gonna lie. That was worth doing. That was worth doing. It was worth committing murder.
It was all worth it.
I think I'm gonna do one more ink pouch. Is there a boss coming up? Oh yeah, the cannon room. That's right. Now that I almost forgot about it. How do I change its angle? You know?
Yeah.
Do I walk on it, maybe?
Do you have to use your firepower?
Oh, I just stand on it. I just stand on it and drop a bomb. Yeah, that's what I do. Okay.
Oh, okay. Break those X's.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm getting it now.
Yeah, you gotta break the X's. You gotta break the
Yeah.
Much like how, like, when you break up with someone, you need to, like, really just ruin their spirit. You gotta break the X's.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly, for sure.
Alright, that's where the key is. Let's get that middle one, though. Let's get the middle one. Have you ever done anything, like, malicious to an ex before?
Malicious. No. Well, okay. I wouldn't say this is malicious. I did, like, once after this dude and I were dating for a little while, and, like, I had told him I liked him previously, and he'd been like, I don't like you like that. And then a few months later, he was like, actually, I do. And then months later was like, yeah, JK, I don't. But I was the one who had to call him out on that. Like, he was just gonna keep trudging through. I had to be the one to be like, hey, you don't actually like me, do you? But he had lent me his copy of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild to play. And it's not that I wasn't planning to return it, it's just that I forgot about it for a while. And I was kind of like, if he wants it back, he should just be an adult and like be like, hey, can I get that back? And he didn't ask for it back until like for like months, and then he did, and I gave it back. But so I guess that could be considered malicious, because like you should have just given it back to him right away.
It's
but
like, no, you should ask me.
It's like he could have just yeah, because I also like I wanted to play it, so I was playing it, and I was like, listen, if he never asks for it back, and that's the one good thing I get out of this, you know, it is what it is. It's a $60 game. I guess I can't complain. But I don't think I've done anything else. And I do feel kind of bad about that now, but I don't think I've done anything like actively malicious towards an ex. That I know of. Maybe I have and I just didn't realize. I don't know. What about you?
No.
That's good.
I don't think I have. Yo, get out of my face, you fucker! Get out of my fucking face, you fucker! You fucker!
That is so rude.
You fuck! You shit! You shit! I stick my dick in your mother!
Whoa! 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 JK.
This better be the end of this dungeon, I swear to God.
Oh gosh. See, I would say, oh my gosh, we should go to a haunted house sometime, but I would hate that too.
I would punch someone.
We would both just be like horrified, and yeah, I feel like an employee would end up getting hurt, like a fucking serial killer clown.
The other thing
who's
too
just
is
trying
that,
to
like,
make his money.
The other thing too is that a haunted house, like, I know that it's going to have people jumping out at me, so I'm going to be cautious at all times.
That's true. That's true.
When it's a place like this, like, you know, sometimes you can't... Why am I on fire?
You're just that hot, babe.
Like, when it's a place of scary, like that, to me, is... You know, you can predict that. You know that that's coming.
That's true.
And so,
that's
like,
true.
it doesn't hit as hard. Whereas this, it's like...
Yeah, it comes out of nowhere. That's very fair. So then, in terms of horror movies, you prefer, like, if it has like a psychological or like...
I hate scary faces and I hate jump scares.
Yeah.
Scary faces suck. Like that Laura Lee scene from Yellow Jackets.
Oh yeah, that
2.
was
that one
not
was like,
good.
oh no.
Yeah, that was freaky.
That
was very freaky, yeah.
No fox rods on this ship. Nobody can shut out about the thing about the water dragon. Water dragon. Okay, so the gold ones are the jump scare ones. See, I get it now.
Okay, there's a system to it. That helps. That helps.
I mean, it makes sense. And a stray beat. And a stray beat. Can't forget the stray beat. Okay, let's get out of this fucking nightmare hellhole of a dungeon.
You have a preference horror movie wise between like something like supernatural versus like just a real like a guy walking around killing people or something?
I much prefer like when it's humans doing the killing. Like a supernatural being has to be done right, and like very rarely
sure.
are they beyond like the demon has a scary face.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Can't you swim any faster, Amaterasu?
Huh? I mean, what'd you expect, babe? Ami's a wolf, not a speedboat.
She's doing her best.
Her boobs are bouncing. Oh, I get it, babe.
Yes, they are.
You want to go to the bathroom, right?
It's okay, just piss your pants.
We don't mind. And there's nothing but wide open sea all around. Nobody's looking. Go ahead, that's what everyone does.
Go ahead.
You don't understand. This swelling of the waves is a sign that it's coming.
What's coming?
My piss. My
We'll
super
be
laser
helpless
piss.
if we're attacked here. If we're attacked by super laser piss again.
Here we go again. If it is that water dragon, was it? If it is, we'll take care of the beast in a jiffy. It'll regret the day it messed with us.
Will it?
I don't know about that. What the? It's going after Rao. Where'd that thing come from? Rao is Jesus.
You're telling me she could walk on water the whole time? She made us carry her?
Is that the water dragon? Look out. I don't want to draw that. I want to draw
You were
this.
trying to get a lily pad, right? Yeah.
Oh, did I just... Game over, is that...
Oh.
Huh? Where are we? We're not...
Oh.
Oh, cruel world. I'm too young and handsome to die. On second thought, maybe we just washed up on shore. Did you see what attacked us? It was huge. What the heck was it, Ami? Nobody told me something like that was on the loose around here. And what's with that busty babe? She just took off without us. Boy, I'm gonna give her a piece of my mind next time we meet. Oh, we have a hammer. This mallet just jumped out by itself. Wow, I hate to see treasure run off like that. After it, Ami. All right, after it. There it goes. Where do you think it's gonna take us? Where are we going?
McDonald's?
Lucky Mallet. We're gonna go to the play place.
I hope so.
I wanna go play in the ball pit. Did you ever play in a ball pit?
I did.
What was your favorite part of the ball pit? Did you go to
The
Dash
pit
Con's
part or the ball
pit?
part?
Yes.
Did not go to DashCon's ball pit.
someone
I
who went
did
to
see all the
DashCon.
Tumblr posts about it, but I did not attend.
There's someone I knew in college who went to DashCon.
Oh, good lord.
She saw the ball pit all right. I'm gonna save here real quick. So I don't have to go to this sunken ship ever again. Saving over that save. Mind you. Yeah. But like ball pit. I would always really like to bury myself in the ball pit.
That was pretty fun.
I would like
yeah.
to hide.
Hi. Did you scare people?
Yeah.
Or do you
right.
you just wanted to? Yeah.
Be like,
yeah.
Which, like, I guess it's like a double standard because I hate getting jump scared, but I love jump scaring
And
people.
yet you do it.
I can't take it. I can dish it out, but I can't take it.
Well, you know what? At least you're self-aware.
At least I'm cognizant of my failings. Where are we going, Hammer? We going into the busty
Hammer.
babe's room?
Oh.
Oh, thank goodness you're safe, Amaterasu.
Hey, babe, what are you doing here? And how come you didn't tell us about that monster?
I'm sure I mentioned something about the water dragon, didn't I?
Ah, whatever. Anyway, you better not be trying to trick us.
What are you talking about? I was nearly eaten alive too, you know. But however did you get away? You're a rather slow swimmer. No offense.
What did you just say?
I said no offense.
Take that back. Ami gets kind of sensitive about her flaws.
Aw.
Sorry. The fox rods. If they're not on that ship, then where on earth are they? If they're lost in the sea, the vast realm of the water dragon, there's no way we'll ever find them.
What if the water dragon ate them?
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. Oh, cheer up. I'd hate to see you two. I'd hate to see you and your two friends cry.
Are we about to have a little Jonah and the whale moment? Do we have to? Will we have to go in the water dragon?
She goes, oh. She says eyes in Spanish. She goes, oh.
Educational.
Let's go edumacation.
Educmacation.
Educmacation. Where are you taking me? Where are you taking me? We going this way? Oh, it's the Emperor's place. With the green gas. He's farting up a storm over there.
He is gassy.
We're going in there.
A lot of beans.
We're going into the hole, the fart hole.
Oh boy, going in the fart hole.
Okay, I guess we're in the fart hole now.
Take a deep breath.
Oh, we're really going in the fart hole. Now we got you cornered, you mallet. No treasures ever escape from the Great Isun. I'm gonna sell ya to some greedy merchant and... Hey, wait. Check it out, Ami. Isn't this the place where that swirling mist is coming from? You made us chase you here for a reason, Mallet? Wait, I think I get it. The lucky Mallet can shrink people, right? You want to shrink Ami here. Then you want us to go into that creepy-looking hole, don't you? I don't know. Why would Hammerhead here just want us to go in there? Still, might be worth checking out, Ami. I mean, this palace has got to be the source of that mist. If Queen Himiko's not going to do anything about this mess, then it's up to us to find out the truth. Anyway, we haven't found a single brush technique in this darn city. How could we possibly pass up this palace? Okay, Mallet, we'll enter the hole. Now come on and work your magic on Furball here. Ready to get hammered, Ami? Ready to get hammered?
Bring it. I've got liquid death on my side.
Now that's what I wanted to hear. Furball's all yours, Mallet. Hammer away. Ready to get hammered?
Are you ready to become bite-sized? Bonk. No, don't turn me into a marketable plushie.
Wait, Isun is big now.
Oh. All right.
Sure. Look, we're in Minish Cap. There's the Minish Woods right over there. Ah, you should see the look on your face. A few shakes of a lucky mallet reduces things to my size. It's not for clobbering people or anything, silly. Boy, I'll never get tired of messing with your head. Huh?
No way.
What's gotten into you? You forgot what I looked like already?
Oh my god.
Now you listen here, Furball. You better remember me this time, or else. I'm Isun, the wandering artist. You got it?
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's cute.
Times 1,000. Besides, I'm so dashingly handsome. Who else could it be? Bet you see me in a new light now.
She's so real.
I love Ami.
She's so real for that.
Ah, forget it. Let's check out the palace. We gotta find out what's behind that swirling mist. You may be no bigger than a dust bunny now, but I bet you still got a lot of fight in you. Yeah, dude, you just got dissed by a dog. You just got dissed by a motherfucking wolf.
Correct.
Motherfucking wolf. Love this game, actually. I'm glad to hear it. Love this game. It's great. I mean, this is like a brand new world to you. I'm here to help you when you really need it. For example, see that chest wrapped in chains over there? If you can guide me over to it with your celestial brush, I'll pop on whatever and snap fuck shit.
I mean, you know what? That kind of sounds like something he'd say.
Honestly,
so,
like, yeah.
It worked.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Nothing stands in the way of my trusty sword, Denko Maru. But listen up, I don't want you getting any funny ideas. I may be one mean sucker, but don't go launching me at monsters. I mean, I might just lose it if you did that. You'd have to clean up my bloody aftermath. Okay, now everything's clear. Let's get going. Okay. Oh. Bigfoot. Whoa, that was close. Better watch your step. Anyway, this mist is getting thicker. There's something fishy about this motherfucking palace. Okay, I've been told that you gotta make a save while you're small and not save over it.
Okay.
Oh, it's a big spider.
Have you ever thought, I'm sure you thought about what it'd be like to be, like, shrunken down.
Yeah, I've seen Honey I
I
Shrunk.
like it'd be, yeah.
Oh, Isoon.
It'd be kind of spooky.
That's big spider. See that, Ami? That's what they call a blocking spider. Those nasty buggers just won't let you by sometimes. They normally leave you alone, but they can be unpredictable. Just watch their moves. Better safe than sorry. Okay. Hello, Foot. Foot. Some people really enjoy this game. And this moment is why.
Oh, no.
Not me, of course. I
Yeah,
would not
no.
subject my own degeneracy to a stream.
No. This is cool, though. I like...
It's Kaguya, maybe.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
you're good. Hey, what's that? Sounds like someone's crying. Isn't that a jail cell? Someone's in there. But I can't tell who she is. She's got her back turned. They usually turn out to be ugly when they turn around anyway. Plus, we don't want to attract any attention if she raises a fuss. Forget about her. Let's keep going.
Come on, man.
Oh man. She's crying, Isoon.
She's
And
sad.
you called her ugly, Isoon. You called
You're gonna find
her...
out. He's gonna find out she's really pretty, and then he's gonna take back everything he said, but it'll be too late.
It'll be too late. She's gonna leave you. Come on, man.
And also, he'll be bug-sized, and she'll be a human.
You know, some people are into that.
I hate that you're right. Yeah.
I unfortunately
am
know
I to
someone who is
judge?
into that.
You know what? Who am I to judge?
Who am I to judge? But also,
I
don't
shouldn't
subject
yuck
me to
anyone's
that.
yum.
It's a thunder mirror, of course. Nope, not real. Not real. You know, the world is a strange and unforgiving place. I walked in on one time I was out for a night in the summertime.
Oh no.
And I walked in while we had company over, and they had the lights on in the living room because they were sleeping on our living room couch. They were like totally just like fucking. The front door was open.
Whoa.
The screen door was the one that was closed.
Oh no.
And I walked in and I'm like, oh, excuse me. Just
Yeah.
like I didn't want to say like, you know, get back to what you're doing because like I didn't want to walk in it. But they were literally in our
Pardon
living
me?
room.
Oh no.
You know who these people. We found a naked man face down in Madison. I mean, Justin, you know who I'm talking about here. There's an individual who's, you know who I'm talking about, and his girlfriend at the time. I don't know if they're still together,
Boy.
but this was like a weekend similar when you all were in town and this happened. All right, I'm just gonna go. Foot. Hello. Big courtyard. I mean, the place, so there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, I walked
I think
in.
they had a realization just there. Oh no.
Like, no, but here's the thing, right? Like, I walked in on someone having sex in my house's living room when they didn't live there, you know? Like, at 1 a.m. At 1 a.m. too. I mean, there were only so many people banging in the house. I mean, like, it was 1 a.m. on a weekend. They had the wind, like, the blinds were closed, but the lights were on. The front door was open, and the, the main entryway was off. But, like, the living room light was on. Living room light. Jesus, can I talk? A living room light definitely was on. So, like, it was just like, what the hell, dude?
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Yeesh.
No, it was not someone who started with a J. It started with an S. Where am I? Hello. Yeah, it was him and his girlfriend at the time, and I was just like, what are you doing? Yes, you probably do know. He wore jorts a lot. Unironically.
Loves a good jort.
I mean, our house, I'm not gonna lie, like, our house in college was absolutely, like, the party house.
Sure.
Oh, Pika Peaches,
fair.
thank you so much for resubbing at Tier 1. They've been subscribed for 13 months on an 11-month streak. Hi, I'm here, Red Sox W, and it's time for Okami. Let's fucking go. You missed so many, you missed the Bigfoot. Look, it's Bigfoot.
We did have a Bigfoot.
You missed our introduction to Rao. You missed me getting jump scared.
Yeah, you did get jump scared. That is true. That
Many
did
times. Oh shit, I missed the sunken ship.
And Pika Peaches resubscribed. That rocks.
It's a good dungeon. It's definitely a good dungeon. Do I have the key? I do have the key. Okay, where is that key then? I'm gonna just wait. Back this way. Okay. Yeah, it's a good dungeon. It just made me scared. But yeah, like, our house in college was definitely the one where we had parties and, like, had people over and everyone slept on the couch and everything. Oh. You be her.
Hello? Is somebody there?
Orchard Street. If no one's clipped them, I'll go and clip them after the stream.
Are you mallet bearers? It's hard to see from here.
Mallet bearers? What the heck are you talking about?
Oh, who are you?
Oh, just a couple of passerby. Are you that girl we heard crying before? Sounded kinda fake if you ask me. You're not some no-good monster trying to trick us, are ya?
What? Oh. No, at least I don't think so. I came to Seon City to sell some of my grandfather's bamboo ware. But the emperor who lives in this palace had me arrested.
Your grandfather's bamboo ware? Is your grandpa that Mr. Bamboo in Kusa Village?
You know my grandfather? He raised me back in Kusa Village.
Kaguya, let's go!
My name is Kaguya.
Moonlight Beauty Kaguya.
Ooh,
She's
she's very cute.
She's wearing a space helmet.
But I'm afraid that's about all I can tell you. I don't know why I've been imprisoned here. I don't even know who I really am, or where I originally came from.
You're from the moon.
I'm the Moon Princess.
Another babe. How could Mr. Bamboo have such a cute granddaughter?
Babe alert.
Well, you just sit tight, honey pie. We'll get you out. The great Isun's gonna straighten out that mean ol' emperor. Then I'll come back and set you free.
No,
Don't sweat it, sweetie. You just sit tight. We're gonna search every nook and cranny of this palace. And I'm gonna give that emperor a piece of my mind when we find him. So don't you worry your pretty little head. My partner may not look like much now, but Furball here is actually the great Amaterasu. Now just sit back and relax. We got it covered. OMG, she's trauma dumping on Maine. Kinda toxic, SMH. But yeah, it was fun to visit and be there for those events, but yeah, that's kind of crazy. I mean, like, people did some weird shit on our couches. That's why, like, I didn't really sit on those couches as much as some people did. Like, I'm just gonna I'm gonna be frank. Sometimes some couches got spilled on in one way or another. That's all I will say.
Is that why, like, the one time I was there, you were like, let's go to my room, and it wasn't even like a come to my room. It was just like a
the couches here are kind of
like, everything's kind of gross.
Look,
my room is actually clean.
It's a rite of passage for college guys to live in a house with like 3 to 4 other guys, and it's just the nastiest house you've ever seen.
For sure,
like,
for sure. It happens.
You slept on those things so much. I'm sorry to say,
no.
we did wash the cushions, like the cushion covers, pretty regularly. I will say that. Hans was very good about that. But yeah, like it was. There's a reason I sat in like the bungee cord chair or whatever we had. Jesus effing Christ. No, I mean we washed them. Let's put it this way: every like college age guy that goes to a big college school, I don't blame you. Like, every guy goes through that rite of passage where they live in one of those kinds of houses or they frequent one, you know?
Yeah, oh, for sure.
And, like, you have some of the best memories of college in those houses. Like, they are some of the most fun. But, like, the people who have to live there, it's, yeah, I was a college-age guy and went to a college school, and we didn't do that. Well, you came to my house, Voltage, when you just let him put it like this. Why would he hide his treasure here? Spiders. Spiders with faces. Platform spider. They just go back and forth. They're basically harmless. Just stay on their back. Just don't jump off hang on them for too long. Follow the acorns. Something tells me we might get the power of another fire. I wonder if we're gonna get the fucking Legend of the Thread. You know the one where it's like the sinner goes to hell, but he can climb the thread to heaven. I bet they're gonna do something like that. It's the Buddha story. Wow, that sentence is word soup. Look, everything I say is word soup on stream. Akutagawa.
That's valid.
Look, when I'm playing video games, the sentences I say are like stream of consciousness on roids, you know? Like, I don't know what I say half the time. So long as I'm, like, not saying anything truly problematic, it's whatever, man. If I say something wrong, I'll admit it, and I'll own up to it, and I'll try to correct myself if I can. But, like, you know, as long as it's just that, like, this is whatever, man.
Yeah.
Perfectly smokable herb. There was a lot of weed in that house. I can admit that. There was a lot of weed in that house. Not my weed, of course, but just weed. And there were very loose wall boards, to put it very simply. Not in my state. Rip Wisconsin over here. Look, if it were me, if I were a Wisconsin legislator, I would simply realize that getting crossed is the next step.
It's true.
That's all you need to do. Alright, Isun, can you get that? Oh, you can. Good job, Isun. I live in a place where it's fully legal, and I'm a med patient, so it's double legal. They are straight up in Wisconsin trying to lower the bartending age to 14. I love it. I love child labor. It's like I've never left the 1920s. Minnesota, in contrast, is set to legalize marijuana by June 1st, I think. Which is kind of neat.
That's exciting. That's pretty cool.
Not only, like, it's been decriminalized. Oh, no! Sorry. I got I got empathetic faller syndrome over here.
Man, fuck the Tavern League.
Tavern League's such
honestly.
bullshit. Like, oh, we want to make it so bars can do... Literally make a beer with THC in it. What's the problem?
Yeah, I don't really, like, I don't think
Make your
that their
edible
profits
cheese
would
curds.
be... Because, like, I don't know, look at states where you can buy alcohol and you can buy weed. Like, like, liquor stores are still fucking everywhere. Liquor's still in grocery stores. People are still buying it. People are still drinking. People are still going to bars.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I worked with one of the biggest barons and she was a fucking nut job. What was that like?
Lord.
Tavern League. Holy shit. Also, side note, I love it when they make mushrooms like platforms that you can just jump on.
Yeah, me too.
It's a good trope.
It is.
Good trope.
Agreed.
It's hard to know how far forward you jump in this game, I think. That is one small gripe I have. Yeah, but the opposite to legal weed in comparison is literally just racism. I mean, yes. Yes. It pretty much is. I'm glad that we are exiting an era of prohibition. Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Like, really bad, she got called out on multiple social media platforms and got front pages of Newgrounds to fucking Reddit. Oh my god.
Wow.
Newgrounds. Holy schmacks. Oh, this is where I started. I'm a fool. But, yeah, like, I think about that. Boy, you can double jump. Why are you falling? Because I'm playing this for the first time still. Because I double jump too early. And I forget also that I have a double jump, and then I mistime it. See? I just mistime it.
You're valid. You're valid.
Like, when some of my friends saw it, they posted it to me and, like, this is your boss, yeah? And I was like, oh my god, she actually posted this junk on social media.
Oh, no.
I love that. I love it when they fucking post on social media just outing themselves as really stupid.
Yeah, as fucking idiots, yeah.
Platforming in a 3D space. Honestly, that's another thing too. Can you believe that in exactly a week from today, the United States will no longer consider COVID-19 an emergency situation, and like, we will have made it through what the United States will legally recognize as the pandemic?
That is kind of crazy.
Like,
I saw some. Oh,
crazy.
I saw some people on some like UK Twitter users being like, "To all my UK unvaccinated girlies, the US will be letting us in on May 11th," and I was like, "No, no."
But see, like, even if they're unvaccinated, you're vaccinated, so they don't pose a risk as much to you.
That's
Because, like,
true.
the vaccine was never going to prevent transmission. It's all
Yeah,
about, like,
that's true.
avoiding the symptoms. So, like, even if you do get it, you're gonna, like, be much better off than, like, the dipshit unvaccinated girlies.
Yeah, I just always worry about immunocompromised people.
Yeah.
You know? But, like, yeah,
I mean, the best
Oh,
you can hope for
God.
is that they're vaccinated and that, like, they're able to have some sort of, like, equivalent, you know?
yeah.
Still a risk of being
For
a vector.
sure.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely still a risk. But, like, you know, it's just going to be
I get that, like, we couldn't. Yeah, I get that, like, the restrictions can't last forever, but okay, so your boss was the type of person saying Biden is the reason for all the issues in America and the reason for shortage of labor. Yeah, I know those types of people.
I bet. I bet. Tell me more. We got an Uber from the airport back when we were coming back.
That's exactly what I thought of
Oh my
too.
god.
Yeah.
And like we were just talking and it's like an old white dude living outside of Ann Arbor, so you know he's moderately conservative, and I was just like, you know, it's whatever. And like we made it almost the whole way back to our apartment without like talking politics, and then he was talking about how he drives for Uber Eats And he was like, I do it. I show up every day. I don't know why no one wants to work these days. Like, as we're turning into our apartment. And I'm like, okay, don't say anything bad. Don't say anything bad. But I also want to say, like, you know, I've had friends who are in that situation. They have to work 2 to 3 jobs just to get by. And he was like, I don't know about that. Like, or he said basically something very simple.
I was just like, oh god.
And it's just like,
we just gotta get home.
I just don't say anything.
Like, this is not good.
Just don't say anything. Just don't say anything. Just don't say anything. But I was like, I don't know. I can tell you anecdotally this. He's like, I don't know about that. I was like, buddy, I literally know a bunch of my friends who work 3 jobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't tell me that you don't know about that when I'm telling you it's true. Like, this is legitimate. Don't pretend like you know this.
Meanwhile, my boss today was, like, we all came into her office for, like, a quick, just, like, catch-up meeting, talk about clients. Meeting. But she started reading the news, and so we ended up talking about Clarence Thomas.
Oh, fuck.
And how, like, a huge, like, super, Republican donor paid for his nephew.
Just, like, flew out.
Oh!
Clarence Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, we already know there's a whole lot of shit.
He just needs to resign. Honestly,
yeah,
I don't mean to get political,
he didn't,
but he just needs to resign. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, a big Republican donor paid for
his
Thomas's nephew's tuition, but his nephew has been, like, living with him since he was 6 and is, like, basically his kid. And Thomas is like, I didn't feel the need to disclose that. It was just a friendly, hospitable
No, that's
action.
not how that works.
It's like, I don't think that's correct, but okay.
Like, I literally...
So yeah, that's what we talked about today. But my boss also has an I Stand with Planned Parenthood sticker on her computer, so
yeah.
She's pretty cool.
We love her. I won't say her name.
She donates money to cool places.
Look, it's Sheep Okami.
Not to get political, I'll stop now.
Not to get political, but I think Clarence Thomas should step down from his position for accepting gifts of that magnitude. Like, also, I saw the headline that was really funny to me that I didn't understand that it was his nephew, because it was child raised by Thomas, and I was like,
yes,
who calls it that? But that makes more sense.
That's why, yeah. And like,
oh my god, bullet time. Matrix.
I could talk about why it seems like not a good idea that the Supreme Court is a lifetime appointment, but I won't. Not today.
I will.
Not on your stream.
All I'll say here is that I think Clarence Thomas should step down, and that he's done very little for this country at all.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
After our separation, I took wandering the corners of the earth. Before long, I was sealed away here by a sinister power. Your arrival has broken that seal. Now I, Kasugami, grant you the power of mist. Glisten all over creation like a fleeting dew.
The drunken sheep. Yeah, working for Uber Eats, customer can change what your tip is and you drive to their rural ass address. Someone should probably Roblox.
Oof, that sucks.
I'm so serious. Look, I can't make any accusations in Minecraft or in Roblox because that's actually legal grounds for arrest now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they arrested someone for making that joke.
Kasugami, where the god of the mist was trapped inside.
Slows down time.
Oh.
Interesting.
I will say, whenever I do use like any kind of like food delivery service, I always try to tip well, because I recognize that, like, yeah, like, especially if you're out like in the middle of nowhere, like, yeah, this person is going out of their way to get you food because you didn't want to go there yourself. Like, yes, they deserve to be compensated. That sucks that, like, Uber Eats lets you change the tip. I didn't know that. That's really shady.
Yeah, that's bad. I don't like that. I just said Roblox. Like, someone got arrested or had their, like, the deputy of the county come out to their address because they made a threat to a local politician, but then they said in Minecraft, I think is what it was.
Oh.
Wow.
Which,
We really
like,
live in a society.
We
huh?
live in a society where gamers are the most oppressed people.
Courier work has sucked for the past 3 to 4 years. I totally believe that. I completely believe
Especially because I imagine people are way more entitled than they were pre-pandemic.
I bet. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, I didn't even order food that much pre-pandemic, but I know people who were just,
Same.
like, major assholes about it when they ordered. And nowadays, it's like, well, now I have to do it a certain way. Definitely a little, not ideal.
Yeah.
And I think I have everything in this room, right? I think I got everything, so yeah. But the Minecraft part of the equation wasn't cause for alarm, it was the threat. Yeah, but I mean, like, the fact of the matter is, like, you can't say a threat and then say in Minecraft and suddenly, like, see, it was just in Minecraft, I didn't mean nothing by it.
Yeah.
I didn't mean nothing by it.
I didn't mean no nothing.
I didn't mean nothing by it. I just said I wanted to kick his ass in Minecraft. That's all. I didn't
Is
mean
that a
nothing.
crime?
Look,
Is that a crime?
is that a crime? Is it a crime
If
to
it
want to
is,
play?
lock me up.
I was gonna make a
But
joke,
don't.
but I...
Oh, sorry.
No, I shouldn't say, I was gonna say a sitting senator's name, and then I was like, maybe not.
Fair enough.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I did courier work for hospital organ transfers, and for God's sake, I had one arrive at the staff, and the location told me, it's not here, dude. They made me raise hell on comms to get this figured out, and I had to call their boss to find an organ that was just needed for a transplant within 6 hours. Oh, haha, someone just forgot and left it in the 3rd floor break room?
Oh my god.
Really? I worked for the census for, like, that time. That was also not great, knocking on people's doors in the middle of a pandemic. Not great, let me tell you. I got threatened a couple times. And in that time, you know, it really helps, you know, going to rural communities as a white dude, you know, an average-sized white dude.
Yeah.
You know, I was able to go and talk to those rural communities that definitely, if, like, anyone else knocked on their door, they would be like, get off of my property or I will shoot you.
Yeah.
Unironically, I had someone, like, motion or make a reference that they had a gun and that if I knocked on their door again, I would get shot. That is a real thing that happened to me. If you can believe that.
Woo! Unfortunately, I can.
Yeah, it was bad. This was in rural Wisconsin. This was, I can't say the town because then I'd be breaking the oath and I could go to prison forever.
Yeah.
But, you know, I was, Justin, I was standing on their doorstep knocking, clearly threatening them by infringing on their property. Luckily, I looked like their grandson, so I was given a pass. I've had 7 guns pulled on me by Wisconsin guys being a courier or a delivery man. Like, it's just, why do you need... Are you so afraid that, like, what the big city crime is gonna come and fucking come to your house in fucking Oshkosh or something? Like, no. That's not gonna happen. And I'm disappointed in you for thinking that you're so important that someone's gonna come to your own house and mug you. You know, like, give me a break.
Yeah. Especially, it's like... if
puzzle, by
you
the way.
fucking... If you or someone at your house ordered food, there's gonna be a delivery guy there. Or, like, if you order packages, a courier has to deliver those packages to you. Like, you can't just pull a gun on someone doing their job, doing something that you requested, you know, them to do. Like, if you really don't want anyone showing up on your property, then you should never order packages. You should, like, get a fucking, I don't know, get a P.O. box.
Right.
And, like, I don't know. That's just,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've had 2 times I said to them, do you really just want a murder charge? No one is that important. Yeah. Ooh, it's the dude. He's spewing.
Oh, he's spewing.
He's spewing. The Emperor, he's spewing.
The Emperor's new groove? Nah, the Emperor's new spew.
The Emperor's new spew.
The Emperor's spew groove. That's what I should have said. Dang.
The Emperor's new spew. Ah, there was an attempt.
And that's all I can do. Yeah, and like, I understand the the reason for like stand your ground laws and for
Wow, we are
castle
really getting
doctrine.
political here.
I'm sorry.
Controversial. No, it's okay.
No, I just want to say I understand the reason for that. Like, you don't want someone to be criminally charged if they actually were trying to defend themselves.
I just don't like the fact that, like, we have entered the state of American society where average everyday citizens feel that it is their duty to take crime management and, like, policing into their own hands, because that is, like, the worst thing that could come of things. Stand your ground laws is now people just feel justified in committing acts of violence when they feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's horrible.
the thing, is that those laws have been used now so that people just can, like, get away with shooting people. Especially castle doctrine is, like, really messed up, and there have been cases of people, like, where it's like, oh, it was self-defense, but then it's like, well, then why did you shoot this person 10 times?
Right.
When they were on the ground after the first time, like,
Right.
why? And then why did you not call the police for an hour? And a lot of just bad stuff.
Even the situation on, like, the New York subway, you know, not to bring up too many negative things that have happened in, you know, this week or anything, because you know, that is a touchy topic. But like, you know, it's horrible. It's genuinely, like, why do you feel like who should we be afraid of here? The person who died or the person who killed someone? I mean, it's not rocket science. You were not defending anyone. You were literally feeling so uncomfortable that you murdered someone. Okay?
Frankly, like, the whole frankly, I don't think it's, like, honestly, even if, like, actually, no, that might be too controversial. I won't say that.
Just DM me it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Ultimately,
but, like,
it's like, it just goes back to the
and
quote,
I guess,
like, I don't know how to teach you how to care about other people, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah,
like,
exactly.
So many people just...
We couldn't cover our noses during a fucking nose droplet sickness disease.
Yeah. Like so many people are just like proved that they do not care about anyone else and just don't understand human decency or how to be an empathetic person or how to, like, care about other people.
Like,
it's
even if you don't think
really
something
depressing.
works, you could still, you know, go out of your way to not be a jackass and at least, like, you know, work with people. Don't try to, like, say, like, it's my life and I want to live it this way and you're a coward for living it this way. Like, maybe people should be afraid. Maybe, you know, being afraid is okay. It's okay to be afraid. Empathy is such a rare commodity these days. It's like, you want to tell me that, like, you have no empathy? So what, you're just a jackass? It's like, oh, you're a truth teller? No, you're just a jerk.
Yeah. Or, like, and, like, exactly along those lines, I feel like so many people now are just like, listen, I tell it like it is, and I don't need to be nice to anyone. Like, I'm looking out for myself and myself only.
You know, to
like,
be fair, you don't
I understand,
but you are gonna be a huge jackass.
Right. Like, I guess you don't have to, but if you want to be part of a, like, society that's even tolerable to live in, then, like, you do have to actually have some level of courtesy and common fucking respect for other people. Like,
it's not hard. It's literally not hard. I have poor empathy, and I still know how to take others into consideration. Like, if people who already have trouble relating to others in one way or another, whether it be due to, like, who they are as people somehow, or something of that nature, you know, like, if they can do it, you can do it too. It's not hard. Be a nice person. Be an alright person to be around. And if you're going to be a bad person to be around, don't be mad when people get mad at you for being a jerk. Like, your actions have consequences. And I don't think it's hypocritical to say that if you're being intolerable or intolerant, then we don't have to tolerate you. That's all. And this is gonna get clipped, and eventually people will be like, oh, look at this silly goose. But you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna say it, because I think it needs to be said.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a virtue signal. This is literally how I feel. Oh, the fucking jerky spiders, okay. Hardship hurts. It's difficult to grow from behavior. Yeah, exactly. Like, you'd think that some people, especially some people who care about family and, like, other things, you know, you'd think that some people would have just sort of this inherent, like, well, you know, looking out for people, but I guess not. You're just based. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. It's how I feel. And so many people would be like, oh, you don't actually feel that way. You're just virtue signaling. And I'm telling you, no, I do feel that way. And if you have a problem with that, that's on you. Because I'm not going to change the way I feel. Because I believe in human decency and just, like, being generally nice to other people and accepting, like, if they're not causing you harm, why are you worried? You know? If they're not causing anyone harm, why are you worried? You know?
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid. Anyway, let's go into this virus hole.
Yeah, sorry if I got us on a...
You're good.
And I didn't mean to,
You're
like...
good. Hey, you're good.
Sound like... Oh, yeah, like, stand your ground laws are great. I was thinking, I guess, specifically in the context of if, like, someone who's being abused, you know, is being horribly hurt by their partner and ends up, you know...
Also, babe, you're totally
I'm not
okay.
trying to,
You're
like...
okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
You're good. All's good. We are inside a man.
But yeah, it's very scary. And like,
the uvula. Yeah. Well, let's
some scary people with guns. Anyways,
let's move past this.
we can. Yeah, for sure.
We've said our piece. Let's attack the uvula that only girls have. That's a joke from Monster House, where Chowder mistakes the uvula for the vulva. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's great. That's pretty silly.
We're going down the esophageal tract. Oh, I think there's a boss coming up.
Oh.
I think we're at the boss.
Oh boy.
We're in the Emperor's body instead of Jennifer's body. How would you feel if Jennifer's body, instead of being what it is, was instead a movie about people getting small and going into Jennifer?
I'd be like, okay, Miss Frizzle's class, all grown up, going into Jennifer's body.
The way that opened.
Oh, I did not like that, yeah.
All right, here we go. No way. Good answer. Time to fight the boss of these stretches of dungeons. Ugh, the green with the pulsing. The green gas and the pulsing veins.
Oof.
Ugh, inside.
That's what your body looks like when you got gas.
That's true.
That's exact image.
Oh, look at those bulbs.
Ugh.
Those bulbous lymph nodes. Oh, man. Woo! Jabu Jabu. Oh, Bongo Bongo here. A lot of the string dungeons have barely begun. The string of dungeons has barely begun. I'm so excited. I love dungeons. Because there's this mist. It's alive. And it's the sword.
Under my control, this body breathes evil mist all over the city. And you dare attempt to clear the skies of my poison? Waging battle with me inside a human body will be no easy task. Even now, Goldnail, the mighty sword, cries out for your blood. Come, step forward so that I, the indomitable Blight, may cut you down.
Blight. I'll step forward, all right. You're a real piece of work, Blight. Better say your prayers.
You uncultured wretch! Be warned, we are in the very bowels of the Emperor. If we fight here, his body will not.
Give me a break. A little action here will help him wake up. But I never mind that. You're the one behind that poison mist. Possessing a human body may be an elaborate trick, but it ends now. With my supreme blade Denkomaru, I, the magnificent Isun, shall rend that hunk of junk you call a sword.
Here we go.
Alright, let's blow him away first. And then we'll slow down time. Oh, I attacked the sword, that. Wait, hang on. Let's just use no. I'm too late. Shit, I missed it. Wait, no, I didn't. Okay, next time I'm going to use a gosh dang thing. An exorcism slip. Oh, fuck. What? And then, watch this, watch this, watch this. Exorcism slip. Wait, hold on. Steel fist sake. And then, tools. Exorcism slip. Oh man, I almost got it. Dang, that's really disappointing. I love how they mix body horror and collective poisoning with adorable moments of levity to insane music. Please live it. Oh yeah, there we go. I did it. I beat Blight. That wasn't so bad.
Nice. We did.
GG, no re. I'm sure we'll not ever fight Blight ever again. Oh, new weapon. Let's go. I love new weapons. New weapons rule. You obtain Divine Instrument Exorcism Beads, purifying rosary that contains the power of holy light. Blight, a disease residing within the Emperor's body, and born of the intense hatred and evil of the cursed sword Goldnail, was the source of the acrid mist that had plagued the capital's citizenry. But even a creature so despicable and full of hatred was no match for our intrepid heroes, Amaterasu and Isun. Blight's defeat brought with it a lifting of the acrid fog, The Emperor, now freed of evil's influence, returned to normal. Amaterasu and the others had earned a brief moment of respite. However, evil conspired to cut the tranquil scene short. From Goldnail's defeated form rose the familiar blackness. The spirit of evil and hatred that had resided within the sword, black as midnight and deep as the sea, rose slowly skyward. Make no mistake, this was undoubtedly one of the foul spirits that had dispersed from Orochi's broken body. Quickly and steadily it rose. Then, it shot off toward the distant sea and over the horizon. It moved with purpose, as if to a rendezvous with a lost friend. Amaterasu and the others had no time to rest. If they were to restore the capital to its normal routine, they still had to deal with the threat of the water dragon. This tale is far from over. Hey you, aren't you forgetting something? Hey you, aren't you forgetting something? You had it coming big time, gas bag. You aren't even in the same league as the magnificent Isun. Well, Furball, that's that. How about one of those victory howls? Oh wait, I almost forgot. That babe Kagi is still locked up. We gotta go friggin' save her. Seems Pops is still snoozing away. How about we just take control and make him unlock or sell? Why bother with waking him up to explain everything anyway? You don't get it, do ya? Watch and learn, my furry friend. First, I'll stir up his stomach like this, and then... Isun, buddy. It never works like that.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Oh boy. What the? Hey, are you okay, Ami? Looks like we managed to make the Emperor stand up. Let's get this royal loaf moving. This is kind of fun. He's scooting along. He's scooting. Oh, he do be scooting. This is so horrifying.
Are you the Emperor? But if you're here, does that mean those two are... Oh dear, it's all my fault. How shall I ever apologize?
Let's see. How about you start off by making me 100 dumplings?
Huh?
Just pulling your leg, sweetie.
That voice.
You think we'd buy the farm that easy? The Emperor was being controlled by a nasty stomach virus. But we took care of it. Things should get back to normal soon. Now, let's make this royal oaf open yourself. Let's see. I love that she has the rabbit ears too.
Thank you.
I know, I think that's so cute.
I thought I'd never get out of there.
No time for chit-chat, bamboo girl. We freed the Emperor from that monster controlling him. But things are still a bit dicey around here. We're gonna hightail it out of this place. I suggest you do too. Now let's see here. Oh yeah. Oochie-coochie-coo. Very good. You can press B. I did. No, I'm literally doing it. See? That'll make it feel like we've set things straight here. I mean, we've already freed that bamboo girl. Now give us one of those victory howls to wake up the Emperor.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, that was pretty good.
Ooh.
I think if
Nice
I had done
work.
it 2-cycle, that would have been good. Would you like to save the game? Of course. Of course. And it's...
But you don't want to save over your small
Yeah.
file. Yeah.
I wonder what was wrong with me. People say I took to my bed with an illness, but I don't recall. I remember meeting with a bamboo seller named Kaguya, and I remember a secret treasure of a or crossing a sea of fire, but I've totally lost my memory of what happened after that. It's almost like I was possessed by a strange spirit.
Alright.
I see. I had a dream.
Oh, we gotta apologize to Queen Himiko. We gotta go talk to Queen Himiko.
Ooh.
Collecting demon fangs.
Hmm.
Let's see. A fog pot. Oh, that would be good to have. I suppose that's why I've been told to not use my demon fangs. Fog pots let you
That would make
fast travel
sense.
between save points. P-spell. Interesting. Yeah, these are all very useful. I'm gonna have to do some grinding, maybe. I want that fog pot. How are we doing on this terrific Thursday? Doing good now that we beat the boss.
Hell
We
yeah.
beat Blight. Why, we even beat Blight. That's pretty good. We beat the Blight known as COVID-19. Lucky Cat, you need it. I will get the Lucky Cat as well, don't you worry. I got to dig up chests. Lacquerware set. Let's get the lacquerware. Let's just dig up everything in this dude's front yard. You have enough for it. Why do I need the Lucky Cat? What did the Lucky Cat do? Hold on, let me look. Hello, Emperor. Oh, there's a treasure chest back there. Oh, draws money and other valuables near. Ooh, that is good. I'm gonna get that. That is a good one. And then I could just get more Demon Fangs later. I can get plenty of Demon Fangs just from farming. I know how to get a lot of them, so it's not the end of the world. King shit. Very good stuff.
Very good.
Alright, let's dig this up. And there's one more. Oh wow, this is... It's cool to see kind of, like, right where we were, too, you know? Like, I
Yeah.
like the idea of, like, you explore a dungeon as one... I really like the, Minish Cap does it a lot, too, where, like, your areas are super recontextualized as a result. Like, a space that might seem, like, super easy to traverse as, like, a normal-sized person, or, in this case, a wolf, is now, like, a massive forest, or, like, a river of death. And, like, these
Yeah.
bamboo shoots are, like, the things we platformed across. You know, that, to me, is very cool.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And we climbed up on the rafters and everything. It's good stuff. It's just really cool, intricate world-level design, you know? And I really
Yeah.
like it. I think it's a very cool... Because otherwise, this path is, like, nothing, you know? It's, like, easy as hell. You literally go in... You enter through the tiger's mouth. So it's quite nice. I like it. I like this part of the world design a lot.
I feel you. I think that's really cool.
Hello, Kaguya.
Hey, a bamboo girl. What are you doing spacing out here? I mean, you're free now. You could go anywhere you want. I'll just...
Oh, hello, you two. I hardly recognize you. You were so tiny when we first met.
Sorry, I was drinking water.
You're good.
You've certainly got a dashing figure at full size.
You think so? Well, actually, I hear stuff like that all the time.
Huh? Oh, yes. I meant you too, Ishin.
Anyway, the city is a dangerous place right now. You should head back to your grandpa's house. That emperor fella's got an eye for treasure of yours, right? You should get away before the others start sniffing around. Plus, your grandpa seems awfully lonely, you know?
Really? Oh, I see. That dear old man thinks of me as his own granddaughter. I would really like to return, but...
You're not his granddaughter? Oh. Oh, I see.
Uh-oh.
We're going to just ban you. Because I don't need offers. Goodbye.
Yeah, no.
Ta-ta,
Bye-bye.
sucker. Aww. Anyway, you should just go and see him if you feel that way.
I know nothing of my past. I don't even know who I am or where I came from. My first memory is of waking up in a bamboo grove. The bamboo cutter took me home, where I was lovingly cared for. To repay his kindness, I helped him with his bamboo ware.
If that's the case, then why don't you hurry up and go see him?
I know nothing of my past, but I do recall one faint memory. I thought long and hard while I was imprisoned.
It
was then that I remembered being in a small, dark room long ago. That's all I can think about now. And I feel I must get there as soon as I can. I cannot escape that feeling.
That's a pretty weird story. I mean, you don't even know where to go as you want to go back to.
Bits and pieces of my memory are coming back in flashes. Together they form a vision. I see a royal crest inscribed in earth amid a grove of bamboo. I must go to Sasa Sanctuary. There it shall all become clear.
Okay, cool. That's a bit of a hike, but nothing we haven't done before.
Nothing we can't handle.
Huh? What's gotten into you? I mean, first with the dark room, and now you suddenly want to go to Sasa Sanctuary.
I don't know to where I must return, but I have this intense feeling in my heart. It drives me forward to my ultimate destination. It drives me to seek the royal crest. I must leave for Sasa Sanctuary at once.
Hey,
Bye.
wait! Bamboo Girl, wait! Aw, she's gone.
Ah, man.
Oh, that Bamboo Girl, she just bamboozled me. Where's a good save point? I can also heal everything now. This rules. Wait. The bridge is this way. And there's not a save point. This is the way out, yeah. There's the save point in Rao's temple, or whatever this part is. The place where we see Rao a lot. Wait, I joined in late. Is this the HD or the original? It is the HD. I am playing on the Switch. Did you try out your new weapon? Not yet. And I won't be doing it until next week because it's 10:47 and I've been going for 3 hours. And I had, on Tuesday after Zero Mission, I had a stream dream where I woke up talking in my sleep, thinking I was still streaming, and I was very concerned about that.
Oh,
So,
no.
for the sake of, you know, not having that happen again, I need to stop streaming about an hour before I go to bed, or at least a half hour. Because stream dreams are not fun, they are stressful.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap it up here. Let's see if we can find anyone to raid.
Yeah.
Let's see. And the raid message is gonna be, wait, Kaguya, come back.
Oh, Winnie, no. Right at the end, she jumps on the table.
We'll do that.
Come on.
We'll raid Trav, because Trav is raiding.
Yeah.
And Trav has always
yeah.
been streaming, and he starts right at the same time as I end. So Trav's playing Hades.
Ooh.
We're gonna raid Trav. Trav has follower sub chat on, but Trav's really cool. Trav made every single one of my overlays, so like, you should
Yeah.
follow Trav.
Trav is
on
so
God.
talented. Like, incredible.
So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna raid that. Next week, we'll come back and we'll go to Sasa Sanctuary, among other things. And then we, I think I'm going to be on Trav's stream on Saturday, and I don't think there's Danganronpa tomorrow. So, that'll be that. Good night, friends. Thanks for
Good night.
tuning in. Goodbye.